Hi, this is Steve O'Mooney, and you're listening to another production of the Four-Eyed Radio Network at foureyeradio.com. It's your good pal, Steve-O, from the Four-Eyed Radio Network. I'm here to talk to you about a wonderful designer we all know, Revenge Lover. Illustrates and designs that fit your personality. For samples and inquiries, please visit revengelover.com. And just do yourself a favor and tell them Steve-O sent you. I know it really doesn't count for anything, but, I mean, come on. Who are you gonna trust? You gonna trust somebody else? No, you're gonna trust me, Steve-O. Because, face it, I'm awesome.
The knights who say... Ni.
No, not the knights who say ni.
The same.
Who are they?
We are the keepers of the sacred words. Ni, peng, and ni-wom.
Those who hear them seldom live to tell the tale.
This is Geek Lazer.
All right, welcome to episode 27 of the Geek Lazer podcast, where if we don't talk about it, you shouldn't fucking care about it. With us today, per last week, we have Mr. Richard Dictate. How you doing?
How do you do?
Hey! And with us, we have the Four-Eyed Radio star, Mr. Steve O'Mooney. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. That's usually it's always the fuck up on the network, so...
No, you're like the golden child.
The golden.
You're the
star. So I'm in a bad Eddie Murphy movie?
Yeah, exactly. You're the star of the podcast in comparison to us two.
I think I'm the mascot of just the radio network.
You're yeah, you could be. Yeah,
could be.
I think your face should be on everything. Yeah,
it'll be like that weird episode of like the Super Mario Brothers, like, "Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Super Show." But it'll be my face, and I'll be like, "Why has he got a fake mustache on? This is weird."
Well, and then you have to have glasses too. The Four-Eyed.
Oh yeah, the Four-Eyed Radio.
Yeah,
I'm the only one that founded the podcast that doesn't wear glasses.
Yeah, you're the only one in the room. 66.67% of the room has glasses, and you don't.
I'm always the black sheep.
Yeah.
And beards again.
And beards again, yeah.
Well, hey, to be fair, I can't grow a beard, so...
Yeah, me neither, but I just do it anyways.
You just do it.
It's just fucking shitty. But, yeah, Mr. Steve O'Mooney, thanks for joining us here, and hope you continue to stick around, man.
Yeah.
So you're on the Long Box Cast.
Yes.
Which is a comic book podcast.
That is correct.
You are on Arcade Bros.
Yeah, woo! And we're finally back.
Yeah, that's where I met you.
Yes.
When you were recording that.
Did a live show at the GameStop like 20-some plus years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been fond friends ever since.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time we're hanging out.
I know.
The Socially Awkward, which is like the big... That's the big one,
yeah, that's
right?
like I would say that's the flagship, but not anymore. Not with that Power Ranger show, man.
Yeah, like 5K listens.
That Power show just dominates.
Who the fuck likes Power Rangers?
Apparently 5,000 people.
Power Rangers?
There's a Power Rangers podcast on our
it's
network.
like Ranger Command Power Hour or something like that. This guy Eric Berry, he's been on Longboxcast a couple of times. Like, I don't know what it was. He just hit that market at a certain time where it just blew up because he was like, I want to do a Power Ranger podcast. We're like, usually that's how we work. People are like, hey, I want to do a podcast. We're like, great, go ahead, do it, and stuff like that. And then we'll throw it out and put it on the network kind of thing. And then he was like, I want to do this because he was already part of the Starfleet Escape podcast, which was a Star Trek podcast on the network. I'm really just
again, who the fuck likes Star Trek?
Giving everybody props right now with their name. But yeah, then he was like, Eric's like, yeah, go ahead, do one. And then we get like the first numbers, and it was like 1,000 listens, and we're like, we haven't even hit 1,000 yet. What the fuck is this kind of thing?
Yeah, our top was like 700, and I think like probably 600 of those people accidentally downloaded it. So
I'm just excited, but I'm like, oh yay, we broke 200. Like I'm fine with that. Actually, I'm fine if it's 3 listeners.
Yeah,
because I know one listener was at least me.
Yeah.
And then the other one was probably just some random hobo who stole a phone that was like, "What is this?" kind of thing.
Geek Lazer. Fuck, I like lasers.
I love lasers. I wish I had one.
Wonder what lasers sound like.
So that's like one of the big. So yeah, we're technically the flagship of the network with Socially Awkward. But
So that's the live show. That's the big show. That's
every
what
Friday
started the network.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's it. Oh wow, I don't know if we've ever. I don't know if you've heard this. I know. Yeah, no. But yeah, it's a crazy ass story how it started. Basically, what ended up happening is a buddy of mine, Eric, who's on the show now. There was another guy.
Dewey or Barry?
Dewey.
Okay.
Dewey lives out here, so we did
Dewey's
the show
the
here.
big,
Dewey's the Sasquatch, basically.
Yeah, I still haven't met him either.
Well, we'll have to get you on the show on Socially Awkward then, and we'll have you to promote this show and get you both of you guys can come on if you're free on Fridays. We'll get you guys on and we'll shoot the shit and everything that.
I don't think I think I'm too socially awkward for Socially Awkward.
Yeah, it's really weird.
The fact that it's on a Friday just makes me a little uncomfortable.
I prefer to stay home and cry and masturbate on Fridays.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can't do that now.
It's tradition.
Well, it was tradition, but now don't you have somebody else doing that for you?
Yeah, she definitely cries. Yeah,
While she's doing
every time. Yeah.
Not again.
Hey, you know what?
Smells so bad.
Even if it's a sad hand job, it's a hand job. It's still a job. So
that's true, man.
There you go.
That's true. It's sometimes the sad action's the only action.
Yeah.
So Socially Awkward started the network.
Yeah. Started the network. Basically, we were with one network for like a 6-month trial period, and then the guy turned around and be like, "Well, we need to do this," and they gave us this bullshit contract, which we were like, "What the fuck is this?" kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we decided to part ways, and then what I love is we decided to say, "No, we're not going to renew the contract. We're going to go our separate ways."
Okay.
He claimed that he fired us, but I'm like, you really can't fire somebody if we technically weren't making money or working for you.
Do you want to name drop this douchebag?
I could, but I don't want to give them any more liability, like any more like credit where's credit due.
All right, we'll just call him Random Douchebag.
We'll just call them the Random Douchebag Network. So,
okay.
And then
that's actually a great fucking network name.
I know now.
Yeah, can we change for?
Yeah, I was just about to say maybe we get. Hey, Eric, I got a pitch for you. What?
Just put Geek Lazer on there because everyone else is kind of like quality, nice podcast. This is like the fucking butthole of the network.
I don't think so. I would consider Underground Railroad to be the butthole of the network. Just
really?
Because, yeah. Oh, just my sisters. The reason why I say they're the butthole of the network, not trying to bash them or anything quality wise or anything like that, it's just the fact that they are so far removed from our network because the network is really nerd based. It's very geeky. It's very nerdy. Very get you in your like anything you need, and this is just the most like random bomb that's dropped of just like has nothing to do with any of that.
So what's the tag that Eric uses for that? Because I know he puts Geek Lazer under. He doesn't even put it like video game category or comics or movies. He just puts it under comedy because we're so fucking disgusting on this show.
Honestly, I think he just puts like he's probably like hashtag girls, hashtag dick jokes, hashtag semi-comedy, hashtag whatever.
Hashtag we're not sure why this is on our network.
Yeah, kind of thing. But yeah, so then the guy that we originally started a podcast called Four Eyed Critics.
Okay.
And basically we would watch movies and then talk about them.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
It was fun, but it really didn't catch on until we did an episode called Black Friday where we were just talking about our experiences on Black Friday.
Okay.
And somebody overheard it, thought it was hilarious because we were just going back and forth, just making fun of stuff and things. They're like, you should do your show like this. So we changed the whole format. Then we started Four Eyed Critics on a 4i Radio Network kind of thing, keeping with the theme. And then something happened in my life where I couldn't do the podcast for a little bit, like personal stuff and things like that. And then the one guy had to do the show by himself once, the guy who's no longer with us, and he fucking flipped out. Like, he literally the next day, he's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm taking all the equipment. So basically, he stole all the equipment, kept dropping all these names and bombs. Basically, then he claimed that, like, we kicked him out of the podcast network. This is
fucked up.
Yeah, it was pretty. We thought it was kind of funny. We were just like, okay. So then Eric,
even if like you did, let's say, kick him out of the network, or even if you did put him in a bad spot where he has to record by himself for 1 week, and he can't find anybody else, that doesn't give you full.
Well, the funny
right
part
to
is he had 2 guests on, like that show.
So he didn't even do it by himself.
Yeah, it's like what I thought was it was just he did not know how to work the board and did not want to have to do it. But since Eric and I knew how to work the board, even though we showed him how to work the board,
You guys have a
several
board?
times. Yeah, we have a board.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys come over.
Buttons and
Is there
yeah.
like, can you do like the drop stuff where like if and like noises?
soundboard.
We don't have a sound. We
okay.
actually have to find like a soundboard thing to do, but you can do that with the board and everything. That like you have to find the sounds to do it, but
Dick, we need to get you on that.
I would love just give me a chance, and the soundboard will come out.
so but yeah, so then he left the network, and then Eric came to me. He was like, "Hey, look, I know you're going through some, stuff that you need to go through." He's like, "But do you still want to do this?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I still want to do this." I'm like, "I'm having a blast with it." Like, fuck this guy who just decided to leave,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So basically, then what I love is when we found everything that we needed equipment wise, we spent about $400 to get started with everything.
That's not bad.
Which was half the price we wasted on everything else on the first time.
That's really good
That's
then.
what
Yeah.
well, the problem was I went to Amazon. And Amazon had everything on sale, and it was during the holiday season, so it was even cheaper. So I'm like, let's fucking do this.
That's Amazon's where I got all this shit. It's I got
yeah.
like 3 mics for like fucking $30.
Oh, it's so fucking great with this kind of equipment and stuff like that. It's like I literally go on there, I'll just find stuff and just add to my wish list.
Yep.
And then I'll get an email going like, hey, this has dropped in price and it's on your wish list. I'm like, done, kind of thing.
Amazon's pretty sneaky. I was looking at something on Amazon one day, and the next day I got on something, and it pops up in one of those ads in the corner. It says price drop on something that I was looking at just the day before.
So Amazon remembered.
Amazon remembers, and Amazon's in your head.
Dude, Google remembers too. Google saves all
Yeah.
your search histories, and then on websites will fucking populate your searches as advertisements.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
in our
that's-
head, man.
And they can spy on you through your webcams.
See, that's what we
Well-
need to get. We've been trying to do a live broadcast when we have a webcam going and stuff like that.
I have an extra
I live
one.
my life.
What?
Yeah.
I live my life as if somebody were watching me on webcam, so I'm always prepared and sculpted.
Just always constantly flexing at random spots.
Always
Just
flexing.
Look at that.
Half
Look at
flaccid.
me, I'm just flexing my muscles.
staring off into the distance, just fucking all like
Baby oiled up.
mysteriously. Oh yeah, baby oil all the time. All the time. What do you do when you poop? Do you do that like
I
respectfully?
carry my laptop in there with me, and I prop it up on the counter. And,
Yeah.
and I just do what I got to do.
He's like, and
I'm in.
that's paid.
Do I have to pay for this or is it free?
I don't, I'm just assuming that somebody's watching me. So
No,
if you're
people
watching me,
People get confused because they're all like, "This is the weirdest Twitch channel I've ever seen."
What video
He's
game
not
is
even
this?
playing a video. Is this like the new Sims? It's so lifelike.
I
had
wish
a
I could
question.
change this
Yeah.
character though.
long box because I love comics.
Yes.
So what do you guys talk about?
We talk about pretty much anything that's current, and we try to do anything that's current in comic book news, try to give people the lowdown of just like, hey, this is what's happening in like the Marvel Universe, this is what's happening in... Nice.
You read that?
I have not read that.
That's a comic book that I have. I'm not big into comics. It's my only one. Saga,
Really?
for people who like can't see us right now because it's a fucking podcast.
I
I'm
know,
holding up a comic book.
I always love doing that. I'll do gestures to people, and they'll be like, "This is perfect pod right now." Steve is not saying anything; he's just gesturing.
Are you nodding right now? You're nodding right
you're
now.
nodding.
Check
Okay,
out
that's
this gang
great.
sign
Thank
I'm
you.
throwing up right
Yeah.
now.
What's up?
See? You didn't know I could throw up these gang signs.
Yeah, we'll talk about pretty much comic books. We'll talk about movies that's come out or movies that are coming out. What we think, what our aspects are, and stuff like that. We'll talk about TV shows. Like what's really good right now. Last year we pretty much talked about the entire Flash, the new Flash that came out, and everything that on CW.
That was
and I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
I love that show. I think they did a very good job.
I didn't finish it out. Does it end as good as it starts?
Oh my god, the ending to that, it ends and you're like, wow, season 2 is going to start like with a fucking bang.
I got to finish that, dude.
You
I
have to
liked
finish.
the CW. I liked Smallville a lot.
Oh,
That's the thing. I never watched Smallville.
I like it more than I should probably admit while retaining my dignity, because it's
Superman.
like,
It's okay.
yeah, well, arguably it's fucking horrible acting, right? I mean, it's a CW, like it's not like the top notch fucking HBO Showtime bullshit.
I would say it's like 3 notches above soap operas.
How far away would you say
three
it was from
three whole notches.
3 whole notches.
Okay.
What about the Dean Cain, Lois and Clark?
Yeah, I remember that thing. You know what? To be honest,
yeah.
though, this thing was kind of legit because he did throw on the suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did fight some crime. Did fight some evil.
So the long box cast, you do the fucking the comic books and some pop culture movies.
Yeah,
and
just
stuff
pop
like
culture movies, TV shows, anything that's coming out we think is interesting.
that.
So.
In the comic realm, right?
Yeah, basically anything that's comic-worthy, comic universe, and then we kind of come up with our own opinion. We're actually thinking about doing some, like, commentary for certain movies coming up soon and stuff like that. Like
Cool.
we might like sit down and watch like the Flashpoint Paradox and do a commentary on it.
Okay.
So it branches
Flashpoint
out.
Paradox. I'm not familiar with that.
It's a DC movie. It's really good. It's actually based off of DC. Got really smart at one point. They started taking all their graphic novels and transferring them into animated movies.
Okay.
And that one I highly recommend.
Okay.
That's basically Flash does something in the timeline and then changes the entire DC universe, and it's pretty badass.
And that's the movie then.
Like that's that,
That's
and it's
that
him
series.
trying to get
Okay.
back to like fix everything to get back to normal. But it's got some very interesting twists. If you're like a huge if you like DC comics and like that kind of stuff, then I highly recommend.
I'm not
It's
a
good.
big DC fanboy, but I do enjoy. I like the Flash. I like Superman. I watched Batman when I was younger. Still enjoy that kind of stuff. But moving right along here, we got the next one is the Underground Railroad.
Yes.
And I don't know if some of our Geek Lazer listeners know what that is, but that is that's the Black History.
It's a Black
podcast,
History
right?
podcast
Yeah.
hosted by two white chicks because they know everything about slave servitude and.
Now, do they claim to be black?
No, they don't.
they-
They do
okay.
come in blackface, though, which I think is kind of weird for just a podcast.
appropriate.
No one can see them. And I told them it was very bad taste.
But they show up to the podcast regularly this way.
Yeah. Every time they just walk in, I'm like, really? Did you drive here like this? Did people see you come in?
So it's your sister, right?
Yeah, it's my sister and her former roommate, like a friend of hers that they live together, and they were just like, we want to do a podcast. We think we're hilarious.
So are they hilarious?
They
Objectively speaking.
they actually have some pretty good fucking humor.
All right.
I'm gonna give a little teaser. The next episode that's gonna drop on Saturday, I'll give you a little teaser. The one girl, Natalie, on the podcast, all like, so yeah, my week was weird. I was giving a man a blowjob and I threw up. All I'm gonna give you. So you guys are gonna have to find out what happens next.
That's actually okay. In all seriousness, that's happened to me on multiple occasions.
Oh, it has?
Yes.
Okay.
You threw up or they threw up?
No, both. No. No, I've never thrown up while receiving the oral pleasures
No?
from people.
No.
But I have had chicks puke on my junk.
Yeah.
Now,
As the recipient, I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest with you.
I was about to say that.
In the moment, what could matter?
Don't care.
Chicks don't like it, though.
I will say this. My biggest concern when they asked me, they're like, my next question after that was not like, did you finish? Did he clean? I just go, where did it happen? Because my concern was all like, because it was like in a car or something. I mean, that shit's
Did it
hard
get on
to
the
clean.
fucking bed?
Like, that's what I'm like the cleaning aspect. Like, I really got into neat freak mode. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, I'd be pissed,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, fuck, overload the couch? This
Did you
couch
use
isn't...
vinegar and
It's new. It's fucking leather.
I
You
just got this.
You fucking whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
but
that was my main. That was the first thing I jumped to, and that's what I was like. God, I'm old. Like that's like I'm really like. I'm like, ah, fuck. I went to cleaning right away. Not like, oh, that's hot. You know?
So it's happened to me on multiple occasions.
Okay.
And both times didn't give a fuck. But both times the chick was like super embarrassed and like there's apologetic and all kinds of stuff and they fucking stopped to like clean up and shit. And I'm just like furiously hard here with like the ragiest of boners, and they're
watching
just
somebody clean up vomit.
well, yeah. So watching somebody clean up vomit is not necessarily one of my turn-ons.
No.
And so that was kind of a turn off. But both times it wasn't like massive like projectile vomit.
Now the question I wanted to ask, because I asked her this question, I go, "Were you drunk at the time?" She actually was not. She was completely sober because she stopped drinking.
That's embarrassing.
And stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's the thing I'm curious about. Were these girls?
They were intoxicated.
They were intoxicated.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Not to the stumbling down point, but they both had drinks in the evening. They're just a few, not
Probably
like,
got a nice little buzz going on.
yeah, not drunk.
Yeah, because technically, if they're drunk, according to the feminists now, it's considered rape. So you mouth rape both of those women.
Technically, if I stick my fucking finger in your ear, it's technically rape.
yeah, it's rape.
Yeah, as
which
long-
I
if-
love that aspect.
If you're not asking for it.
Wait, please
But-
elaborate.
But let me tell you, your ears, they're fucking asking for it.
they're asking.
Yeah,
they're,
with
always,
those-
they're just
look at-
hanging out there.
Yeah, look,
you
you
put
got-
fucking jewelry on that.
Exactly.
That's just asking for.
Yeah, you're
finger
asking for a
rape.
wet willy.
Wet willies
Yeah.
all over the place. Oh no, there was this thing that came out where it was a great ad for the feminists, where it said Johnny's been drinking. Oh, Johnny's drunk. Jessica's drunk. Johnny had sex with Jessica. Johnny raped Jessica. Johnny's going to jail. Like this whole, and I'm sitting there going like, wait a minute, they're both drunk though. To me, I thought rape.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, people, listeners out there. You guys can call me on my bullshit, but I thought rape was when a girl says no and you still do it, and she's crying and screaming no the entire time, and you don't stop. Or she, you basically force yourself upon her or whatnot.
I think that
I thought that was rape because
the
don't get me
legal
wrong,
definition,
I've been in the moment where we were both butt ass naked. I got the raging boner going on. I'm ready to pounce, and she goes no, and I was like, okay, and I backed off, and I was like, that's fine. You don't have to do it tonight. That's great.
That's you're a normal fucking person.
That's and I was like, that's it happens. It happens. I can take care of this. But it happens.
Now, I say this, like, I realize, we're all men in this room.
Yeah.
I respect women, right?
No, yeah.
I respect women. But this feminist movement is kind of getting blown to a proportion that I don't appreciate anymore just because it's so intense.
No, it's... wow, we really got political all of a sudden.
Well, did you guys, on this same note, did you guys see the latest Bic ad?
No.
It was on Women's Day. It's got a picture of a woman in a business suit smiling, and it says, look like a girl, act like a lady, think like a man, work like a boss. They promptly had to remove that and apologize.
No shit.
Oh, wow.
Why? I think that's great. And she's black on top of that.
On top of everything.
Yeah, so you got...
Think like a man, work like a boss.
And she's in a business suit.
All she needs is a little helmet to protect her from the glass ceiling.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. All right.
Yeah,
well,
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But we really... Wow, that's the first time I think I got political on any podcast. But, okay, yeah.
Welcome to Geek Lazer. Last week we talked about killing lions and how it would be okay if a lion fought a human one-on-one, but if you shoot the lion, it's not okay.
We also talked about police brutality on the last one.
Yeah, we did.
We got a little deep.
We got pretty deep, man.
Yeah.
We got balls deep in some fucking hot button issues.
Balls deep in some hot buttons.
Political lasers.
Yeah, I was about to say that should be your... it's time to get balls deep in some political laser right now.
Again, if we don't talk about it, you probably shouldn't care about it.
Today we got balls deep in vomit.
We did. Literally.
Literally.
Oh, well, not literally. Figuratively in our conversation. We literally got balls deep in some comments about getting balls deep in vomit.
Balls.
Deep.
We're all over the place, people. I love it.
Just like vomit. All right. And moving right along here. So the Underground Railroad, your sister.
Yeah.
Talking about blowjobs.
They talk about anything that comes in their life that's just funny, basically.
That's awesome. I'll have to actually start listening to that because I've been on the network and I've only listened to podcasts essentially that you're on, the Arcade Bros and Socially Awkward.
Yeah.
And I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't listened to it that much.
No, I even told people, I'm all like, if you can listen to every show that's on the network, I'm like, kudos to you. We'll give you an achievement or a trophy. We'll give you something.
Send you a fucking T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one here, we have the idiot section. Do you want to explain that one?
Yeah, that's a podcast my dad actually wanted to do because my dad actually did radio back in college.
Is that where you get the awesome voice?
That's where I get my sense of humor.
Okay.
Like he's one of the funniest people I know. That's why I think is a big thing that I thought if I can make him laugh, it's an achievement for me. Mm-hmm. Like to me, growing up was like I don't care about getting good grades in school and stuff like that, but if I can make my dad laugh, I thought that was like the greatest thing in the world or whatnot.
Nice.
So that's probably why I probably tried to become, started doing stand-up and all these other kind of things.
It was really hard to make my dad laugh because he wasn't around ever. Oh! So you do a podcast with your dad.
I'm sure he's laughing now.
Yeah, who's laughing now, Dad?
He's like, all I know is I went out for a pack of cigarettes and fell into a wormhole.
No. In all seriousness, it was hard to make him laugh because he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
What did he die of?
Laughter.
That's good. All right.
I'll be here all week, people.
Two-thirds of this room have dead dads.
I was actually lying.
Oh.
It was for the joke.
Oh.
Did you just reveal that you have your dad is
no.
Okay.
He's like, no. I tried to bring him back in the pet cemetery.
Oh,
Did not go over so well.
which is a horrible movie. It's not that good. It hasn't aged well.
Nothing. Has any of Stephen King's stuff aged well, like movie-wise?
I thought It is okay. Yeah.
No, It is... okay, if you watch It Part 1, you're golden. Don't even finish it. You watch
What do you mean
second...
part 1?
There's 2 It's?
Well, there's when it was on TV. There was they aired them in 2 nights, I think it was. And there was like part 1 and then part 2. That's actually how they used to sell it. Like if you buy it on DVD, it's just It.
Yeah, that's
but
how
if you
I
bought
saw
it, if everyone remembers VHSs, they actually had 2 VHSs, and it was part 1 and part 2.
I remember this.
But yeah, part 1 is great, and then you get to part 2 and you find out spoilers, people. If you haven't seen It yet and you're listening to this, you're going to get pissed off about this. I'm not
Fuck
really
it,
gonna
it's
apologize.
Geek Lazer.
And then you find out it's a fucking giant spider. I was like, are you fucking really, Stephen King?
It?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
This has been a long time. I also remember in The Sixth Sense, Haley Joel Osment is dead. Spoiler
No,
alert.
well, I thought Bruce Willis is
That was
dead.
Bruce.
Oh, dang it.
It's okay. Yeah, Haley Joel Osment's dead to me, like on a personal level.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, because he's fat now. I just don't like fat people.
It was a spider? I cannot remember
Yeah,
that
I'm all
movie.
sucking in my gut. Like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, it's a spider.
That's like the weirdest fucking thing. It was just like, I feed on your soul, children. I would have walked down to the sewer and been like, it's a motherfucking giant spider. What the fuck is this?
I got some raid, bitch.
Yeah.
Movie over.
Not even that. I'd be like, dude, we should just fucking capture this thing and just put it in a fucking zoo and make fucking millions, man.
Dude,
Dude,
remember
Guinness
that
will
movie
be
for
all
shit.
over us.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so moving
yeah.
All right. This is the very long introduction for Mr. Steve O'Mooney here, but we have the last podcast that you do is the All White Tukey podcast.
All White Tukey. That's with my best friend Pat from elementary school. We've met in the 4th grade.
Okay.
And then we just started, like, I talked to him. I was like, hey, I do this network. I want to do a podcast with you. Just talk about growing up and just all this funny random shit. So we just basically, it's just him and I sitting down having a conversation like we used to do back in the day before there was, like, recording anything and stuff like that.
That's sweet.
So it's just a lot of fun where we'll just find random stuff. Like, we're really big on Canada. Like, we love Canada.
You mean Canada?
Yeah, Canadiana.
Yeah,
America's Junior,
2.0.
America's Hat.
Yeah, or as Americans know it, North Mexico.
North Mexico is also a good one. But we found, like, we just find stories from there. Then we found, we talk about, like, ghost stories and stuff like that because that always intrigues us. Just have a blast, like, just talking about random stuff. And then we just go off into tangents, kind of like we did with this introduction. So,
Sweet.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Do you guys, so do you keep up with that one? Or
Yeah, we just
Okay.
got back to recording. I think we have we have 3 episodes that were in the can, and they air every Tuesday along with Arcade Bros. But 2 of them are already aired, and then we just have one in the can that will be airing next week. That was a
Now,
pretty solid
this
one.
term, I'm not sure what in the can means. Does it mean like in the chamber, ready to fire the
Yeah,
episode?
basically like a backlog,
Okay.
kind of like you've like sometimes I try to do that where I can do a couple of episodes and then be like, okay, so if I miss a week, then no one's like, oh, where's my content?
That's
kind of
super
thing.
smart. We should do that. We should do like a news podcast and make up some stuff since we do a lot of, well, we have usually done a lot of news. And make up a bunch of news, and then when we're not here, just fucking fire that one off.
Or we could talk about news as we think it will happen
Yeah?
and just kind of reveal the news to people before it happens. Like, Tom Cruise is going to die.
Save that podcast for when he really does die.
Exactly.
We call it Future Laser.
Future Laser, yeah.
Future.
Future. Donald Trump gets elected president and assassinated his 3rd day of office
Spoiler alert.
Oh man,
Spoiler.
I'm hoping they'll pick like.
by Bernie Sanders.
And I'm really bad when it comes to picking like a president because like I'm like, can I do the impersonation? That's how I look at it. I'm like, if you guys get Hillary in the office, then I can at least just be like, I'm so glad Hillary's out of the office this week. I'm gonna have so much sex, it's gonna be great.
That's really good.
So and that's why I was like, people were like, why are you voting for Bush? I'm like, because I want to try to have a career as a comedian, and I can do George W. Bush. So that's why I.
So what is your official opinion on the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq?
Well, you see, people in the United States, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on there. So my dad told me, George, you're going to fail at this job. But if you can get one nuclear mass destruction, it's going to be great.
That's a pretty good Bush.
And then I told him not to do it, wouldn't be prudent, not here at this juncture, little Bushy. You don't need to go out there, don't need to do it. It's going to be weird.
You got a Jeb Bush?
I don't have a Jeb Bush.
You
I don't
gotta-
even know what he sounds like. So
Have you heard his Spanish?
no, is
He's
it really
fucking fluent. He does speeches in Spanish.
Oh, I can't even do normal
So that's
Spanish.
just trying, like, I guess he's trying to get the Latino card there
Probably.
with that. But
He's like, it's going to go to Captain Crunch. We're going to go.
I didn't know you were fluent in Spanish.
oh, we just alienated our one Latino listener.
I know.
It's
Well,
all right.
he can just be like, well, that guy's not going to be on a show that much, is he? You're like,
All right. So that we got a 28 motherfucking minute introduction, and I think that's our longest intro ever.
We intro half of the show.
sorry.
Congratulations, Mr. Mooney. You are the best / worst thing to happen this week.
On the bright side, you won't have to do that every week.
Well, hopefully not. Yeah. It's not a prerequisite to having you, is it?
No.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm actually surprised people remember things or ask me. Usually they're all like, what do you do? I'm like, stuff. They're like, it's good enough. I'm like, thanks, Mom.
Oh. All right. So let's kind of move into like what we've been doing this week. Anybody play some video games they want to talk about? Movies? Did you watch some of the programmings on the telly?
I'll let you guys jump into that real quick because I feel like I've been talking a lot.
Dick?
I watched The Gift.
How was it?
You know, it was a good movie. It was all about this creepy guy that I'm terrible at explaining movies without. I don't want to ruin it.
Is it current? Like it's a current movie?
It's a current movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try not to ruin it. But okay,
Yeah.
let's start off with the scale.
Oh, that's right.
So
my
0.
favorite part. Talking about.
Yeah. All right. 0 to 5 boners. What would you rate this movie?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with 1 people boner and 1 dog boner.
One Homo sapien erection
And 1 lipstick.
and 1 red rocket.
1 red rocket.
One red rocket.
Red rocket.
All right. So 2 boners total.
2 boners total.
But
But
one of
one
them's-
boner doesn't really count as a boner.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's a boner, but
Yeah. I mean, we didn't specify species on it, so
right.
like
So it
it's
still
2
counts
out
as
of
2 boners.
2
then.
out of 5 boners.
2 out of 5
All
boners.
right.
It was an all right movie. It was
All right.
worth watching. It was creepy.
It's a horror movie.
It's a psychological thriller.
Oh, okay. I like
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
good. It's worth watching.
I was just about to ask, like, I've not heard of this, so without spoilers, just like, give me the Wikipedia rundown.
The Wikipedia rundown: couple moves to new town.
Okay.
Couple bumps into an old friend.
Okay.
Old friend brings by a gift, and psychological thrilling ensues.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
So, do you remember any of the actors that are in it? Is some big names you want to mention?
The guy from Arrested Development, what's his name? The dad.
I said big actors.
He's a big actor.
Oh, okay. Like physically big?
He's physically
a fat
big.
actor.
He's a really big guy.
Tall?
What is his name? You know his name.
Wait, the guy who plays the dad, like
not
the guy.
not the Dad Blue. The,
Okay, not Dad Blue, but
John.
the son.
He's like the clean cut, kind of normal looking one, right?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
the most normal one on the show. Actually,
Yeah,
I think
on
it
a-
all centers around him.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
who you're talking
he
about.
narrates the entire thing, right? Like,
Yes.
wait, is there narration?
No,
Well,
there's
the
a narrator.
narration is done by Richie Cunningham from Happy Days.
Ron Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how I know who he played, but I don't know the famous director.
Yeah, look up his name because I know who you're talking about. He has like the parted haircut. He was like,
Yeah, he was in
he's
Horrible
always-
Bosses.
Yeah, and he's always kind of the straight, narrow one. He's always like kind of bailing everyone else out, most of the time at least. And
Yeah.
I've seen
Jason Bateman.
Jason
you go.
Bateman, there we go.
the baiter.
The baiter.
Yeah,
The master debater.
yeah.
But I'll say this: it was definitely a movie worth watching, and it really wrecks your head afterwards.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you get to sleep?
So why did you only rate it 2 boners if it really does a good job wrecking head?
Because you have to get your head wrecked to understand
Oh,
why.
did it wreck the other 3 boners?
It wrecks the 2 boners
Survive.
clashed with the other boners, making them non-boner.
Well, yeah, okay. I can grasp that logic. Boner logic. And tweet at Geek Lazer #boner logic.
Hashtag boner logic. I like it.
That's sweet. So The Gift, all right. Is it so it's out in theaters right now?
It's out in theaters right now.
Okay.
Actually got pretty good ratings, so I guess my boners are not to scale.
But that's fine. It's your own personal boners.
That's right.
Like,
These are my boners.
to give out. Yeah, these are your boners to give out. You don't have to like.
So nobody can touch my boners.
Unless you want them to.
Yeah, unless.
Well,
Or else it's not consensual and it's called rape.
Yeah, that's it. Unless you've been drinking too much, and then it's just anyone who touches
somebody
your
accidentally
boner,
touched my boner, and I
It's
didn't
rape.
I didn't ask for it.
and you're
Yeah.
drunk.
That's not gay.
No, if you keep your socks on, it's not gay.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So what is the Rotten Tomato review? Since you got it pulled up there, do you have that, or the IMDb?
Let's take a look here. You want me to read the review or the synopsis?
Don't read either. Just what's like the percentage?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just their review.
7.7 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
That is
That's-
pretty good.
Yeah, that's above average.
To me, I used to put that in gaming terms, like when you would go through gaming magazines. If anybody remembers gaming magazines, because everything's
Nintendo
online
Power.
now.
Dude,
yeah, Nintendo Power.
I have boxes of gaming magazines.
Oh, I
I
have
actually
shit ton.
collect
yeah.
gaming magazines.
Game Pro,
Yeah, I have
Oh,
Game Pro,
Game Pro.
PlayStation, Nintendo Power,
Game Informer.
Game Informer. Yeah,
But it was like when you would go.
EGM.
Oh yeah,
That was the shit.
Here's something. This just gives my geekness away here. What I used to do is I'd walk to the nearest Safeway.
Okay.
We'd go sit down in the magazine aisle, and
Yep.
I'd take a piece of paper and a pencil, and I'd write down the cheat codes out of the Game Pro magazines.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
And I'd go home and
you know what's so shitty about that
Before
now?
internet.
Before
internet.
internet. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Or before the clicky on your phones, the pictures and
That
stuff.
was actually just a couple months ago. So
Dick lives in the dark ages. Yeah, his only computer access is once a week at my house, where he's just constantly writing down cheat codes
he's doing it right now, actually, for my Game Genie.
while we're recording.
Game Genie. Fuck.
He's on game FAQs, just writing down cheat codes. No, when I really got into gaming, I was into gaming at like 4, but when I started cheating on games was about 10, and by the time I was 10, the internet was out. Mm-hmm. So I was already just jerking it, looking at fucking cheat codes. I was deep.
You were jerking it to cheat codes.
Jerking it.
It's like up, down, left, right, A, B, stop.
Slack.
99 lives. Oh!
He's like, not only did I get 99 lives, but I'm pretty sure I just killed 99 lives.
See why they call this God mode.
One up.
All right. Did you play any video games?
This weekend, no. Or this week, no.
Did you watch any anime?
No.
You are a fucking piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
He's like, you watched one movie.
So I didn't watch any movies, but I did watch anime and play a bunch of video games. And I did watch a movie, but it was anime.
What movie?
I watched the Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F,
Ooh, okay.
which fucking phenomenal.
Okay.
Wait, how
I
many boners?
wanted to know.
All right, so on a boner scale 0 to 5, I would say it's a solid 2 normal boners,
Okay.
and then just 1 fucking Super Saiyan level 3 raging boner.
Ooh.
Does that eclipse the other boners?
It actually adds an extra boner,
Ah.
a Namekian green throbbing boner, Piccolo boners right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 5. Actually, I love DBZ, dude.
I love,
Yeah, I
Dragon Ball
agree.
Z.
4 out of 5. It was so fan servicey. It was they took the biggest villain out of the entire series, Frieza,
Yeah, Frieza.
fucking resurrected him, gave him a new form. So now he's got another final form, you know, because that's a big internet meme. And so it was just so good. There was a lot of one-liners like Piccolo. He's very, very serious, very kind of rough around the edges character, and he's taking care of Gohan's baby in the movie and just fucking hating it, and it's just hilarious. I saw it in theaters.
Okay.
People were cheering at the good parts. The theater was fucking 100% full, just of the smelliest,
Oh, yeah.
most awkward, just weird people. I don't think a single person made eye contact with me. Just looking down at their fucking dirty feet. It was a really weird crowd.
You know what I found in a
Fit in
crowd like
perfectly.
that? I've gone to a lot of cons,
Yeah.
and I've found that whenever I need to use the bathroom, the urinals are completely open. I'm serious. I don't know why that is. That's just something I've found.
Everyone's taking their socially awkward penises into the stalls to pee.
They're all using the stalls.
Well, they're probably like, I just want to sit down and play on my phone.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, I gotta tweet about this. Hey! Super Saiyan boners.
Oh, Goku had a new form.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's got all this like. Did you watch? Are you fans of DBZ? Did you see the latest God movie?
No,
Battle of the Gods?
I haven't seen that one. That one was like released last year?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, I wanted to see that one, and then but I've watched the entire series.
Have you seen the new Dragon Ball Super?
I've heard about it. I'm like, I want to dive into it.
That is actually the beginning of that is the same as Battle of the Gods.
Okay,
so you can actually just watch the series and get the movie in 20-minute segments.
Oh, okay.
Which is, I think, a better way to digest it. But they're on like episode 6 or 7 now.
Yeah.
You can watch it online. It's not streaming on any major service, so you have to go to like some fan sub website, which they do a great job of translating it. So it's fine.
Yeah, no, they've done multiple stuff with good translating.
Yeah, there's a couple good names out there for it, and I forget some of them. I'll send you a link or something if you're curious.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Great though.
Dragon Ball Z, it got 8.1 out of 10
on IMDb.
Yeah,
it's fucking great. That's actually surprising too, because I thought it was just because I was a massive Dragon Ball fan.
No, that did well.
No, it's done very well. Like, even I saw the numbers and was like, oh, wow. And I'm like thinking, going like I remember DBZ when it was on television.
Dude, I watched DBZ starting on, or actually Dragon Ball on Telemundo when I was like 6.
Yeah.
Telemundo.
Wow.
I had no idea what was going on.
Here's something I didn't know. There's a little advertisement here when I went on IMDb. It says, Anadroids. You guys have heard of this show? It's an Amazon Prime only show. It's on season 2. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Like Amazon Prime shows?
Exclusives, yeah.
Yeah. They have one actually with the dad from Arrested Development, not the son, but the dad, like the guy who's in jail. He's on a show. He actually just got an Emmy for it or whatnot?
No
shit. On Amazon Prime. Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Did you see The Man in the High Castle, the pilot?
No, what?
Oh my fucking God. If you're listening to this, and you people in the room too, okay, it's amazing. And I can't believe you haven't seen it. It's on Amazon Prime, and or you can probably, borrow it from a friend over the internet if you don't have Amazon Prime. So, but it's this, the premise of it is an alternate reality if the Nazis discovered nuclear weapons before the Allied forces in World War II, around like 1945.
Right. We found the nuclear weapons first.
Exactly.
I hope
what
you
is this
enjoyed
called?
this.
It's called The Man in the High Castle. And so it takes place in the States, and basically the eastern portion of the United States is under Nazi occupation. And the western side of the coast, I think up into like the Rocky Mountains, so up to like Colorado-ish area, is under Japanese occupation. And everyone's fucking like, it's like, lights out and fucking in your houses by 8 o'clock. Everything's like, being patrolled by SS and all kinds of stuff. And it follows this underground movement of people who are trying to change the way things are. It's fucking phenomenal. There's a scene that's really disturbing so this guy is getting he's getting pulled over by a cop, and he's in an area that he doesn't know, and he's like, is it snowing right now? Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, the cop's like, oh no, it's just a plant over there. It's on Wednesdays they burn cripples and the elderly, and just says it like plain as day. He's like, oh yeah, it's just a plant over there. They're just burning the cripples and elderly people on Wednesdays. And it's just the way he fucking drops it with just normal casual conversation, and the way that the guy receives it. Mm-hmm. The acting is very well done, and it's just it's a mind fuck.
Oh, okay, wow.
The pilot came out, and they're doing more of it because it got such rave reviews, and so they're going to make more of it. It's going to come out later. Did you find it, Dick?
Finally, the Nazis are looking good for once, yeah.
I
found it. It's rate 8.4 out of 10.
I give it 4 Venus schnitzels.
4 throbbing Throbbing sausages, yeah.
Yeah, all over your face, neck, and chest.
It's a
Enjoy
book.
it, America.
What?
It's a book.
Is it really?
It's a book.
I'm going to Kindle the fuck out of that.
And it's produced by Ridley Scott.
Yes, and that's another thing
Wow.
that's worth naming. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, that's what I did with my life.
That sounds interesting.
That's good, though. Yeah, now you got me intrigued. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that these are now networks.
Yes.
Netflix is a network. Amazon Prime is a network because we win.
Yeah, the consumer wins. Especially now HBO is offering just a pure streaming service separate from having cable.
Right.
Like, there's just wins all over the place for consumers absorbing media in various ways.
I just don't get to go down to Blockbuster and pick out movies anymore.
But why would you want to when you can just sit there naked in your house and pick out movies?
There's absolutely no reason anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I worked at Blockbuster during kind of the start of the fall of the movie DVD. This is like 2008, 2009.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then 2010, there was 0 Blockbusters.
They really stopped serving a purpose very abruptly. And I remember there used to be a point where we could actually walk in and ask them about certain movies, but that stopped a long time ago. You could ask any of those people about a movie, they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Yeah, they did not. Yeah, I remember that because back in the day, you could go and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a great." Like they could actually give you something, and now you walk in, they're like, "What's that? What?"
Same thing kind of
Yeah,
with
they were film
They
buffs.
started getting. Yeah, they used to have people who knew their fucking craft, and then
See, I was in the scene when it didn't fucking matter. You just worked at Blockbuster, and I was just putting stickers on movies, and I don't know what you want to watch. Go look it up on your fucking phone.
Yes.
Like, why are you asking me questions? Can't you see I'm busy smoking a cigarette?
Yeah, actually, I dated this girl. She like worked at Blockbuster like back in her teens or whatnot before it went out of business. But she was talking about how DMX came in one time because he used to live out here or whatnot.
Yeah,
Like, I want a really cool movie. And then she's like, yeah. And then there was a coyote that used to come by, and they told me not to feed him, but I fed him anyway. So we had a coyote as a pet at the Blockbuster
That's
up in
fucking
Scottsdale.
sick.
Like that's awesome.
I worked at the one in Phoenix, and the crowd they had a bad habit. Just generally speaking, the people that went to that Blockbuster had a bad habit of just taking the movies and forgetting to pay for them. Oh. They would like put them in their pants, like weird. They would put the movies in weird places, and then just walk out and not pay for them.
It's a bad habit.
It's a very bad habit.
What was if you know this, what was one of the biggest like movies that would get stolen like all the time?
New releases,
Just
stuff
new
that you could
releases?
take to fucking warehouse and sell for money.
It wasn't like a Pacific like movie every time.
Whatever
like,
was-
we're all out of
Whatever was on the new release
a
wall.
secret, kind of.
Yeah, very hot for stealing. Yeah, no, it was just whatever was
Shit,
out.
man, I'm still meeting a secret again today, man.
Man, you've been stealing that all week.
Yeah,
We've got plenty of those copies
I
here.
fucking love this movie, man. I want to put it on my TV upstairs, downstairs, in the living room, motherfucker. I love the fucking secret.
Shit, man, we could be going out getting shit.
Fuck chicks. I'm giving me the secret. Go shove it down my pants, motherfucker.
Walk right out of the fucking
Yeah.
store.
I
All right.
stare at them when I walking out, and I'm like, I got a secret for you. It's in my pants, motherfucker. I'll fucking cut you.
You need to get back into stand-up, dude. Yeah, whatever was the hot seller is what they would steal. But what else did you guys do this week? Did you play any video games? Get into some anime or movies or what?
I haven't watched any anime for a while, which I want to get back into with all the Dragon Ball Z's and stuff
Dude,
like that.
Gangster or Gangsta.
Gangsta?
It's on Hulu.
Oh.
It's fucking phenomenal. It's airing right now. It's really good.
Okay, I'll go check that out because I do have Hulu. I did do a double feature because I was gearing myself up because I'm taking a leap of faith and I'm going to go see the new Fantastic Four movie.
Okay.
Because I know it's horrible, and everyone's saying, but I'm sitting there going, is it really that bad? Because I just watched the first two that was out.
Those aren't great.
Those aren't great, but I do remember I did go to the theaters and I did watch them.
See, the thing is, all those superhero movies, even if they're shitty, I generally enjoy them.
That's true.
I on some level, my inner nerd does jerk off, even if like on an intellectual level, I'm like, oh, that's fucking horrible. Part of me does like it.
Well, because just break it down. Let's take
It's like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Take Incredible Hulk, for example. I don't know how many times that's been done. But just take the premise of what three.
Yeah.
So take the premise of what the movie's about. Let's say you never knew about comics. There's a man that turns into a gigantic green beast and starts destroying the city.
Yeah.
So if somebody tells you that movie wasn't that good, it was a man that turns into a giant green beast and destroys the city. So, yeah, when it comes to a comic book movie, they're all comic book movies. They're all going to be the same. I mean...
Yeah,
they're all going to be a ridiculous premise.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like with the latest Jurassic World, right?
Exactly.
So people were critiquing that movie for not being anatomically correct for fucking dinosaurs, and that velociraptor wouldn't have reacted that, whatever. So they critiqued that movie, but it's like, check your fucking brain at the door. It's a movie about dinosaurs.
It's a dinosaur park.
To me, I used to go in with those expectations in the back in the day where you would get hyped up about a movie and then you go see it and it would disappoint you. And then I was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this. It's like I'm not enjoying myself. So I go into a movie with no expectation. Basically, if I leave that movie and I was like, you know what? I enjoyed myself. I had a good time and stuff like that. Then I'm like, the movie did its job.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I'm like, unless I went in there going all like, oh, fuck, like... That Hitler movie. Shit, man.
He was not a nice guy.
He was. I had no idea.
He was such a jerk.
Why?
For no reason.
Because they didn't let him into art school? Actually, that was the plan. Everyone always wants to go back in time and kill Hitler. I go, fuck that. Me and my buddy were like, dude, we get the DeLorean. We're going to go back in time. We're just going to let him get into art school.
Dude, I saw this Hitler meme, and it was like, this man, it was a picture of Hitler, like, fucking playing with animals, right? And it was like, this man loved animals. He was bullied by Russians until he killed himself. And I was like, that's so fucking, like, horribly funny that, like, that's how they portrayed him. Like so you'd feel bad, for Hitler. Like, he's just an animal lover, it shows him playing with, like, some dogs and shit.
Vegetarian, too, wasn't he?
Yes, that's what it said on the meme, too. Yeah, so it was like this vegetarian animal lover was bullied by Russians until he killed himself. Stop the bullying.
That was a joke we made. So it's like we'd go back in time, let him get into art school, then you come back here and be like, have you guys heard of Hitler? Hitler? Fuck! I got one of them hanging in my office. I wasn't too keen on Stalin's work, though, but, like...
Stalin's was always kind of dark. Hitler's was... there's a lot of red in his... I liked the red.
A lot of red.
He had good symbolism.
A lot of symbolism.
Yeah, a lot of symbolism.
Yeah.
In it.
Always the same symbol for some reason.
I wonder what it means to him.
Yeah. It means I hate the Jews because they killed my animals with their Wiener Schnitzels.
Ooh.
Fantastic Four, just so you know, since we're talking about ratings here, that got 3.9.
Out of
10.
4?
Out of 10.
Damn.
No. Actually, my buddy on Longboxcast just saw it, so this is why I have to see it so we can review it. Everything that, but he just saw it and he's like, it's not bad. He's like, it's not good, but it's not bad. So we'll see. But I mean, the last movie I saw was probably Ant-Man, which enjoyed the fuck out of that.
I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil it.
No, I won't spoil it for you. But yeah, but it was the funny part with Ant-Man. That was the same thing. Ant-Man was like, Ant-Man, why are you making a fucking Ant-Man movie?
Ant-Man.
I'm like, I fucking hate that character. I think it's the most
Ant-Man or Paul Rudd?
No, I don't have a problem with Paul Rudd.
Okay, I like Paul Rudd.
I had a problem with
I would fuck Paul Rudd.
I'll put it this way: Hank Pym's character, like the Hank Pym character in the Marvel universe in anything right now, which is played by Michael Douglas, which does a phenomenal job actually with the character.
Okay,
but that character alone, just Hank Pym, like I fucking couldn't stand him. I'm like, he's so just like annoying. Like to me, I was like, they should have done Ant-Man as a Netflix series because I'm like, you get more out of the character. Like he does have a cool backstory.
Like Daredevil.
Yeah, like Daredevil. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
17 raging boners for Daredevil.
Yes.
I fucking love Daredevil. That was such a good twist on that too. It was just like, wow, you guys fucking made this good, so good. So
Daredevil, oh hey, I got a text message.
Speaking of boners,
yeah, put it on vibrate because that's inappropriate for podcasting. So yeah, Daredevil. I don't really like Daredevil, and I didn't like the Ben Affleck movie. Like again, part of my inner nerd was like, oh, yeah, cool, superheroes. But, it was fucking horrid.
Yeah.
So I went into Daredevil with extremely low expectations. Phenomenal. I love their twist on Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. The guy who's playing him.
Yeah, he's in Jurassic World, too.
Yeah, he's in Jurassic. Wasn't that crazy? You're like, the Kingpin and Star-Lord!
Yeah.
the combining universe. And I'm like, this is a completely different. I'm like, shut up. This is why we broke up. Dad.
Whoa.
Yeah, there was a Shyamalan ding dong twist there. Too.
Yeah, no kidding. That was fucking incestual. All right.
Yeah, no, Daredevil did a good job, and I can't wait for everything else. I mean, they're bringing the Punisher into the series now. Hopefully,
Are they?
Yeah, they're all the stuff we're doing.
That's not something that's in.
This has been on the internet.
Okay,
yeah.
They didn't sneak it, and I missed it.
No, they didn't sneak it or whatnot.
Okay.
They basically talked about the guy who played Shane on The Walking Dead is going to be the Punisher.
Fuck yeah!
And he looks. You see,
I like that actor
that's what
a
I'm
lot.
saying.
I do too.
They put
Yeah.
two pictures next to him of the Punisher and him. I'm like, oh fuck, that's him.
He was punishing the entire Walking Dead. He'll be great.
Yeah, so they were teasing about that. They were talking about how like he's going to be in it. Elektra's going to be in the next season and stuff like that. So they're already building
Cool.
and they already talked about. I guess Marvel has the rights back for Ghost Rider, so they're thinking of putting a Ghost Rider.
They lost Ghost Rider
to
Sony Pictures, or
no? Did Sony have it or did Fox have it?
I don't know.
I can't remember. But anyways,
I know
whatever
Fox
happened,
had X-Men.
they have X-Men. They have
and Sony has Spider-Man.
Sony just has Spider-Man, as far as I know.
which they just got back.
Well, Spider-Man's doing a weird thing where they're doing a Spider-Man. Sony's going, we don't know how to make a movie with a superhero. Can you help us, Marvel? So that's why Spider-Man is overing into the Civil War movie that's going to be coming out, and then also Robert Downey Jr. has already been talked about. He's going to be in the next Spider-Man movie as well. So
Robert Downey Jr. after Civil War, his contract with Marvel Studios is up, though, right?
but he's going to be in the next Spider-Man movie. It looks like he's already. I mean, he was the one who screen tested with all the Spider-Mans to see who they're picking.
They can't not have Robert Downey Jr. Like, they need to spend whatever the fuck he's asking. They need to spend it because they'll make it all back.
I don't think they're like. I think they'll just be like, here. What do you? They're just here's a blank check.
Yeah.
Just let us know what you want.
Write it down. What doesn't matter. We fucking need you.
Yeah, kind of thing.
He's like 70% of the Avengers movies.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, but yeah, they were talking about like they were thinking of doing Ghost Rider its own series on Netflix now and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of stuff where I'm like, you can literally do that with a well story where you can actually lay it out and go, this is what we want to do.
I watched the Ghost Rider movie, and that was shitty.
What are you talking about? I was
Yeah.
great in that film, Nicolas Cage. I was just a great actor, and everyone loves. I was like a national treasure.
Yeah, I like Nicolas Cage, actually, but I didn't like Ghost Rider.
The movie was terrible.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I want to know. Everyone always blames Nicolas Cage.
I don't.
And the thing
No.
I go was like, don't you ever blame the director to be like, do it again,
Or
like
the
try something new
producers.
or something? Because I'm like, because there's a lot of movies that Nicolas Cage has been in that are good.
National
that are
Treasures
really good
are
movie.
actually really good.
Yeah, no, National Treasure is really good. Raising Arizona is a really good movie. Like,
Lord of
there's-
War.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then there's like a movie called The Season of the Witch.
Okay.
And it's kind of a cool movie. It's like it's got a great idea and stuff like that. But then you have like Ron Perlman, who I love, and Nicolas Cage, and there's the only two fucking people in the movie who are not doing an accent, and everyone else is coming up to them going like, "Oh, hither, there's a witch in the east. We must go fight them." And they're like,
Yeah, okay, we'll get right on that. Let me jump on my motorcycle and
like it's like they didn't even like tell him like, Nick, hey Nick, could you try an English accent with the movie? Kind of thing. So I sometimes always go like, well, where's the director on? Or was Nicolas Cage like, no, I just do everything in one take, and then I'm out. You know what? Kind of thing.
What that movie, Enemy at the Gates? Is that about the sniper? Have you guys seen that?
What's
No.
the movie about the film thing? Is that like 20?
80, was it 88 millimeter?
No, I think it's just like
8 millimeter.
8 millimeter.
I
Yeah.
like added another number.
that's a sequel actually. It's 88 millimeter. Just like Face Off 2 when I fight John Travolta again.
Yeah, it's gonna be so weird, so weird. I'm gonna be like on your butt. It's gonna be weird.
What? I don't like this movie.
So weird.
All right. So anything else that you did this week worth mentioning before we go on a little break?
Just games. I just
Like-
played a couple of games.
Like the video kind?
Yeah, video games.
Or like the head games with women?
Fuck.
Both, right?
Hopefully, maybe.
Simultaneously?
Yeah, at the same time.
All
like,
right.
bitch, make me a sandwich. I love you. She's like, I'm so confused what's going on. I'm just going to throw up on his dick later. I don't even care. Yeah, just Batman. I got to finish up the Batman Arkham Knight. Fucking loving that one. Like a lot of people didn't like. It was weird.
Wait. We haven't rated Batman Arkham Knight on the podcast, so.
Ooh.
Should I explain the boner system to you?
Well, I'm yes, because you guys are throwing in like new elements. I thought it was just like 5 boners, but you're like, no, it's like 2 boners, and there's an alien boner, and then there's like a monkey's half crooked boner, which is like a double boner in monkey terms.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
what?
So
it's flexible.
Okay.
Unlike boners, the scale is flexible.
Speak for yourself.
Whoa. We got Mr. 90-degree angle over here, but yeah. So on the scale of boners. 0 would be the least amount of boners.
Okay.
And 5 would be the most amount of boners.
Okay.
That's the boner scale.
That's the boner scale.
Yep.
So it's very plain and cut and simple.
They're
not all cut.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is there uncircumcised
Zing!
boners, circumcised boners? Well, that's the thing. Like everyone was raving about. Like this is funny. Somebody posted something. I really was like, I'm about to unfollow you on Facebook. Because they were just like, I give the new Batman game 5 out of 10 just because I can't drive the car. I'm like, I fucking love the Batmobile in this game.
It has the tank fucking mode, right?
Like I'll put it this way. I jumped into it. I was like, oh, this is kind of a little bit wonky, you know, when you first start driving it. But I've fucking got that thing down to like a T now. Like I'm just like skating around. People come over and watch me. They're like, you playing racing? Oh, fuck, you're Batman. Like, what the fuck?
That's
kind of
sick.
thing. So it's like it takes some getting used to, but I absolutely love the aspect of it. Before, everyone raved about Arkham City. They all thought Arkham City was like the best one. Honestly, to me, it was still Arkham Asylum. I thought that was like perfect.
That was the first.
That was
right?
the first one. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the second one.
I haven't played any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me either.
Well, you skip Origins.
Okay. That's the third that was made by not the same studios, right?
Yeah, that was the third one. Now, the idea, like, I'll put it this way. The story, great.
Gameplay, not so much.
Gameplay was weird because I'm, like, thinking, like, you've got it down now. I'm, like, hitting the button to, like, block and do stuff, and I'm getting, like, my ass handed to me. I think it was, like, very delayed. I don't think they...
But correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe the internet guy over here can check on it, but, like, Arkham... so WB and somebody else made the games, right? WB produced them, and then they were...
Yeah,
Arkham...
Rocksteady was, like, the main person behind the first 2.
And then Origins was done by a third
It was
party,
like it was done by
right?
like an offshoot of Rocksteady Games,
But it wasn't done by the actual
But it wasn't
team.
done by like Rocksteady. Kind of like how Assassin's Creed games, how they have like 2 of them working on it.
Yeah, the Ubisoft, like the 2 teams doing
Yeah, so it was something like that. So they were still with Rocksteady, but it wasn't like the core Rocksteady group who actually came back and did this one. The Arkham
Gotcha.
Knight
Yeah,
one.
I think I heard that on another podcast that it was done by somebody else.
So, like, and it sucks because, like, the story, like, I would say if you really want to know anything that goes on with it, because the story was really well written. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and they gave you kind of twists and gave really good
Could
really,
you just YouTube it and get
that's
the
what I'm saying.
same
Like,
out of it?
if you really want to see it, just cinematic, watch all the YouTube stuff in it is really kind of cool to get a really good, like, kind of story about
Did
that.
they put a new twist on it, or pretty traditional in terms of the Batman sense?
They did have a cool twist on one part where, spoilers, since the game's been out for, like, I think 2 years now.
Fuck it.
But there was a part in it where, like, when they were at first advertising, I thought the entire thing was just with Black Mask. Like,
Okay.
Black Mask hires all the assassins to kill Batman. He wants to do this thing. Then it gets to a certain point where you're looking at something like Black Mask's girlfriend is dead.
Okay.
And you're going, what the hell? And then you find out that the Joker did it. And this is like the Joker's first coming out, like doing everything. And he says the greatest line in it. He's like, you've been doing this for a year. He's like, I've been doing this for 3 weeks and caused more damage and devastation than you've saved. Kind of thing. Like, it's like, I've only been doing this for like a short period of time. And it was like I really did not see that coming. Like, I knew the Joker was in it.
Yeah, but you didn't know how
but
they
then all of a sudden, like, the
introduced it.
mask comes off, and it was the Joker under the Black Mask thing, and I was like, what? Kind of, like, that really threw me I was like, oh, this is kind of cool and stuff.
That's
and it
cool.
gave you a little bit of his origin story, where he's like, Batman was like, I don't even know who you are, so it's like, oh, really? Because you kind of created me, kind of thing, and it does, like, that whole thing. And it was kind of a cool twist on it. It was like, okay, so they kind of built, like, that. The story aspect was really fun. Like, biggest problem I think with the game was it was very glitchy when it came out. Literally, the game froze on me 3 times.
But not Arkham Knight.
Not Arkham Knight. This is Arkham Origins.
Okay, yeah.
This
Arkham
one
Origins.
froze on me 3 times. Every time I tried to reload my game, it deleted it.
So
I literally played through the game 4 times, and what the shitty part was is where I was at. I only had like 10 more minutes to go to finish the game.
Oh, that's really fucked up.
And I was like, fuck this.
So on the flip side, Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight.
So back to the boner scale.
Yeah, back to the boner scale.
So your first. Have you ever rated anything in boners before?
I have not rated anything.
Okay,
in boners
so
before.
I explained the scale to you.
Yes.
So you get the concept of like 0 would be the least amount of boners,
Yes.
right? Okay. And 5 is the best,
5
right?
is the best.
So 5 is the maximum amount of boners on the scale. 0 to 5, boners go.
I would put it at 4 bat boners.
Okay. Do they have wings?
4 batarang boners.
Oh,
Remote
batarang.
control batarang boners. So you
Whoa.
can throw those and you can move them all over the place in the bedroom, ladies. And 1, this is the crazy part.
Wait, do they vibrate?
Oh, they do whatever you want them to do.
Sweet.
It's
Four-
like it's
and
like
you
one
have
of the,
4 of them,
and you have 4. It's like a Hitachi on steroids,
except bat themed.
but bat themed.
That's sick.
And one. So you have 4 of these bat ones.
Did they
and-
smell like Bruce or Batman?
Oh, they smell like Batman.
Okay, good.
And then 1 is how good the game is because you have to bring. This guy even gives it where credit is due. 1 Superman boner.
No shit.
No shit.
Wow. Kryptonian boners.
Kryptonian boner
In a Batman game rating.
in a Batman game, which is actually funny because I guess that's Rocksteady's next project.
Yeah, well, they kind of like snuck it in there.
They hinted
I
at
heard,
it.
Yeah. All right. So 4, that's a pretty solid. So that's a total of 5 boners.
That's a total of 5 boners. That's
That's
what I feel the game is because it's just.
well, it's your
been-
boners, man. It's your
Yeah,
boners.
I'm just saying. Like to me, it's just been like perfect all over. Like there's so
I might
much,
have to borrow it from a friend on the internet.
It's got great twists and turns and stuff. It's just fun. It's just and it's actually and they put some shit in there that I was like, oh, this is why it's mature. Like this is the first Batman game that's rated mature.
Nice.
And there's some shit in there where you're like, oh fuck, oh shit, this happened. Oh okay, so yeah, it's got a lot of good twists and turns, a lot of fun, and the DLC that comes out for it has actually been pretty good. So
I've heard that's good too. Yeah, on a couple other news channels.
So
there.
yeah, so I think the Batgirl one is out right now. If you do get it from like a GameStop or somewhere else, you get the Harley Quinn one and a Red Mask like bonus DLC for free. So so it's been pretty
I
good.
might have to check it out. And Dick,
Yes,
would you want to?
I'm definitely going to.
Yeah?
Anything that gets 5 boners gets my hand.
Automatic.
I just hope I don't oversell it because I'm a huge Batman fan. So
See, I'm
I'm
not
with you.
that big of a Batman fan,
I'm with you.
but I do like that style of combat. I played a couple of the games that have kind of taken from it. But
yeah, they did a really good job with the combat system and there's just certain parts in it where you're just like literally like stuff will happen and like literally like it pulls me into the game where literally my face just went deadpan when shit happened, and I literally just start walking through like the streets, and like guys were like, "Hey, we're gonna get him." I don't say anything. I'm just knocking the fuck out of people, and people are over like, "What the fuck just happened?" I'm like, and one guy was just like, "I think Steve's in Batman mode right now. Like he's just fucking shit up right now."
he is
Like
the
he
Batman.
is Batman. It was crazy. But the fun part was when I was twitching in and then doing Adam West during the whole thing.
That's
so
awesome.
I was like, "Quickly, boy, Wonder, we must stop the Joker."
That's good.
I just killed a man with my car. Quickly, Alfred, to the police station. So
That's awesome. All right. What did you do anything else this week?
I did.
did?
I went up to Jerome, Arizona.
ooh, nice.
That's a spooky place.
It was a spooky
Full of
place.
spooky things.
It was just a weird. It was just a creepy town.
Have you
I think.
been before?
No, I never had.
really.
No, I never
I
had.
love Jerome. It's so nice.
It was a nice little place, but we happened upon this little wine. What's that called? The wine store where all they sells wine. You can do the wine tasting.
Is that a winery or just a
Winery? Winery?
Is it a winery?
Is it a winery or winery? I'm trying to think because it's not a. Oh, was it? Is this?
I think the proper English is a wine store.
Yeah, I just call it a wine store.
Well, what about, you can just describe the store. So it was a place
So anyways,
that sold
distillery,
wine.
I
We went to this
say
place
that.
that sells wine, and you could sample the wine, and we were enjoying our time there. And come to find out that it was actually the lead singer of Tool's actual
Oh yeah, Maynard.
Maynard. We went to
Maynard,
Maynard's
he-
little winery.
He's got a fucking wine store in Jerome?
He does.
Yeah, he actually grows it out there.
All
Yeah,
sorts
because
of-
he's got a house and a vineyard.
all
I've heard
sorts
that.
of awards for all of his wine. This was a top notch place. I've never been in one of these places before, but this is definitely a top notch.
Did you go with the Chickadee?
Yeah, I did. Went with Chickadee,
Nice.
and then we went next door to the store called Pussifer, which is actually one of his other bands.
Yes.
We went in there.
Was it a cat-themed satanic worship shop?
It was.
Sweet,
was.
I guessed right.
That is exactly what it
the
was.
name kind of gives it away.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
And I went down there. They had a little barber shop down there, and so technically I got my hair cut by Maynard, and it was the worst haircut I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It wasn't actually Maynard, but it was his store.
Establishment.
It's his store, so he cut my hair. It's just the worst haircut I've ever had.
Well, were they rough with your head?
No, they just gave me a bad haircut. I went and got my beard trimmed yesterday.
Well, I think you look stellar.
I'm pretty critical of my haircuts.
I think you're your own worst critic.
Well,
I would say if I was going to rate your haircut,
yes,
with erections,
no boners.
no, the opposite.
All right,
like 3.64 boners.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. So I guess the haircut wasn't that bad, but
and
still,
one bearded boner, just for you.
I'll take it. So that was basically my weekend.
It sounds like a pretty good weekend.
It's pretty cool.
I like Jerome. It is kind of spooky. I don't know. Were you there at night?
No.
Okay, at night Jerome is not a fucking cool place. It does give me the willies. And then of course they have that haunted hotel that used to be the asylum.
Have you stayed there?
No, have you?
I have.
Is it fucked up?
It is fucked up.
All right, well then after this break you're going to have to tell me all about it. Check out this music. And that was some music by an artist.
Very appropriate.
Titled, it was a song title by an artist.
Very appropriate for the mood that I'm in right now.
Oh, it's fabulous.
DJ really knows how to pick
here's my favorite part.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what he's doing there. That's talent.
Yeah,
that's talent.
Yeah, man, that's the musiciest music ever.
If I could play that instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an instrument is what
That
it
is an
is.
instrument.
Yeah, listen to those instruments.
Those good vibes right there.
So, you were going to... All right, so I cut you off here for the break.
Oh, no, you're good.
Tell me about your experience in Jerome.
Jerome is, obviously, it's a ghost town, as they call it, but I went up there on a photo club trip back in high school, and we actually stayed at the Haunted Hotel, which actually used to be a hospital.
An insane asylum.
Yeah, hospitals, insane asylum. It was a mental, not a very good place, and some stuff has happened. Like the story they told us is a man actually got his head crushed by the elevator at that thing, and
that's a fucking horrible way to go.
Yeah. So, and there's a weird part where you walk into the room, and before you go upstairs, there's actually a part where there's just this room that's just always heated, like it's just burning hot. And we're like, oh, is this because of the heat and everything? That they're like, no, it's just always been like that. We don't know if it's the actual, radiator or the heating system or whatnot. So yeah, your ghost kind of thing. Which
warm ghosts.
Which people either you want to believe ghosts or you don't want to believe ghosts and everything like that. I have to believe in ghosts because, as weird as this sounds, and people can believe me or they don't believe me, I actually can see spirits and stuff like that. So when we went,
I don't believe you.
That's fine.
I believe that you believe you.
But
that's different.
No, that's fine. Like that's why I said like people can take it how it is and stuff like that. So
how would you prove this to somebody?
You really can. That's the problem is it's like people can tell you, oh, I think I have a spirit, I have this, I have something, and they always ask you, oh, do you see it? Can you? All this kind of crazy questions. And
is
stuff
it a
like
visual representation, or is it more like a feeling that then your brain tries to deal with by creating a visual representation?
Or is this like you would sit down and you'd be seeing a psychologist and he'd be diagnosing you, and in reality he's actually a ghost?
That sounds like a good. That sounds like a good twist for a movie.
Yes.
Or maybe Bruce Willis is dead the entire time.
Oh,
what?
Spoiler alert!
Oh, next thing you know, you're going to tell me Jolie, the little kid from Sixth Sense, is fat now.
Yeah, that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know. That would be scary. But yeah, So we went up there, and it was funny because there was a rumor there was like a hooker ghost that wanders around Jerome. Like, there's all this. Now, I'm the kind of person too. Is like, even though I have seen shit and everything like that, I'm also the kind of person who's like, well, let me try to take everything rational. And
You're still skeptic.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm like, I always try to look on the. Okay, well, oh, this is an old building. That's why it's creaking. There's this. There's that. Because you know, I can't just be like, it's a ghost. You know, kind of Scooby doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, it's Old Man Jenkins. You know, the guy's like, my name is Bob. But yeah, so we went there. Yeah, it was a really kind of cool experience and stuff like that. We walked around, you know, the town and got a feel for it, asked stories and things like that. But the hotel, like, it was really weird because my buddy, we went up the one night, and then my buddy drove up the next day. He was in the photo club trip. Like, he just drove himself up there.
Okay.
But we were there, and, like, we were both on opposite ends of the room. Like, there was a bed on one side and a bed on the other side, and there was just a shadow of just, like, this woman, like, in the windowsill or whatnot. And, of course, there's no balcony out there and stuff. And then, of course, I'm like, okay, it could be...
Are you on the second floor?
We're on the second floor and stuff like that. So, yeah, so that was our first experience that night and things like that. Yeah, and stuff. So, it's, yeah, it's
now,
really...
Did you see the ghost, or did you see the figure and your buddy didn't?
No, I saw it too because I even asked him the next morning
Okay.
because he was just like, "What the hell's with that woman standing outside her window?" I'm like, "Oh, so you saw that too?" He's like, "Oh shit, I was kind of hoping it was my dream." Like he even said it was like,
That's kind of creepy.
So we were both like, "Okay," because I was waiting for someone else to say it first. I didn't want to be like, "Oh, I saw this woman." And
Yeah, you
be
don't
like,
want to be that guy.
And he was
yeah.
just like, "Yeah," he was just like. He's like, I had the weirdest dream. I saw this like woman of a silhouette of a woman just out of thing. He's all like, I'm like, are you sure you were dreaming? He's like, why? I'm like, 'cause I saw it, dude. He's like, fuck.
That's
Kinda
creepy.
like, okay, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, nothing really too like epic happened to like anybody else or whatnot because they
Yeah.
did tell you like the ghost stories and things like that. But I did get like you do get that presence, like there's something here. And you can't quite explain it, kind of thing. So yeah, Jerome is a really fun place too.
So I've got that kind of feeling. I haven't had any experiences with with ghosts, but I'm the kind of person that is extremely open to it, right?
Yeah.
And I just the really curious person in me I would love to have a ghost experience. I would love to have some type of, just horrible or awesome or whatever, just anything, because I'm open to it.
Yeah.
But because I haven't, I don't believe in ghosts.
And I don't want to have anything to do with that. If you tell me there's a haunted hotel, I would like to stay at the other hotel.
Really, I would go straight for that hotel.
Not me.
So I've been to a bunch of like castles and stuff like that where they were supposed to be haunted. Lots of people died in them, stuff like that. And I have had an experience. The closest thing I've had to interaction with something from the spirit realm, I guess you would say, is I've gone into a room where they used to torture a lot of people. This was in England, in London, and the guy was telling you a story, and then I was kind of at the back of the group, and it's like this fucking tour group, right? The guy tells a story, and then everyone kind of walks out, and I kind of just lingered a minute. It was kind of cool looking room, it was underground, under London, and I just kind of stood there for a little bit, and then I kind of got, I just kind of got this like sick feeling just standing there.
Yeah.
I just felt like a little bit like, I don't know, like my stomach was upset for a second, and then I just kind of walked out of the room. That was the closest thing. Now I don't know if I just fucking had a bad bad something to eat or whatever, but it kind of, it was very coincidental. But that's the closest thing I've had.
And there could be something because a lot of these places, like you do have those kind of experiences. The reason because my mom has it a little bit, and the reason how I found out she had it was when my one grandma died. She kept getting phone calls, and then every time she picked up, there'd be nothing. So finally, she picked up the phone and said, "Mom, it's okay. We're all right. You can move on." So that, and then she never got those phone calls again. And then
creepy
how
too.
my parents actually found out.
Yeah.
How I had it was my other grandma passed away, and I walked downstairs, and before my parents could even tell me or whatnot, I'm like, "Oh, grandma's dead," and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I saw her last night," and they're both like shit faced because my grandma was sitting on the end of my bed the night she passed, and she was like, "It's okay, don't worry about it, everything's gonna be fine."
That's
and stuff
pretty
like that.
creepy too.
So yeah, that's how my parents knew I had it. They were like, "Oh," and they're like, "How long have you known about this?" I'm like, "I'm guessing forever," because it just didn't seem like it seemed normal to me, like to see this kind of stuff, So But yeah, no. But yeah, we can save the. I have a bunch of other ghost stories, but we'll save those because a really good one is when I went to NAU back in my college days. So
Is NAU traditionally haunted?
yeah, there's actually a couple of stories up there.
Okay.
About certain things. I'll get my notes together about some of the stuff because I want to give everyone the actual like stories and facts about certain things. But that will be your spooky segments or something.
Dude, we could totally do a spooky segment with Steve-O Mooney. All right, so we're going to move on to some stuff.
Have fun driving home tonight.
Yeah,
no
if you're listening to this while you're driving.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay here, man. You got a couch? You got plenty of them.
All right. We're going to move on to some stuff that happens, and then people report on it, and then we talk about it. We like to call it news.
In the nude.
In the news.
No, I just added that.
News in the nude.
We're all nude.
Got me all excited. I was about to take my pants off.
We're going to jump right in.
Be like, there's going to be 3 boners soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
You know what?
Well, eventually, Cortana is just going to be a real thing.
Yeah, like AI?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the rise of Skynet.
Microsoft is fully capable of doing that.
Well, they haven't completely, they have like programs that can learn slightly, and they have robots that they can put the programs into that can modify like their behavior and learn a little bit, but they don't have anything like Skynet yet.
I think they've got it. They're just
do?
waiting.
They're just going to drop it on us.
Yep.
Do you think they're actually like holding it back to preserve humanity? You think like there's this behind the scenes fight?
They're waiting.
This digital war that's going on right now?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're real.
Bill Gates is just like, Apple makes one more crack at us. We'll fucking release this shit.
I released Cortana.
We got Steve Jobs.
Yeah. How do you think? Yeah, we sent Arnold back in time to kill Steve Jobs.
Too soon? Too soon?
No, not soon enough. Fuck Steve Jobs.
Yeah, that's right. I went back in time and I killed Steve Jobs. I gave him cancer. I just made him watch Twins.
All right, so we are all soaking wet here with some news this week. We got a bunch of video game news because I was in charge of it, and so some stuff happened. We talk about it, then we move on with our fucking lives. The first thing, this is fucking great. So Fallout 4, the new Fallout game, the video game series that Bethesda makes, somebody leaked the footage. Now it's great. The footage is great. I don't know if you two have seen it, but it's on Pornhub, out of all places. And
what's Pornhub?
Right? It's like RedTube but better.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it's great.
So many of my nights.
Oh yeah.
No, which is funny because it was a thing that came out like before that was leaked, or even during when it was leaked, that someone commented like, "Who's excited for the new Fallout 4?" And one person's like, "Yeah, this is great." And the next person below is like, "Why are we talking this on Pornhub?"
Well, I think a lot of the clientele that plays Fallout 4 also visits Pornhub.
Why not? Kill two birds with one stone.
I think they probably put it on Pornhub so it would be up longer.
Yes,
than if they put it on Twitch or if they put it on YouTube or Vimeo or some other, Daily Motion or whatever these other video hosting websites are. I think Pornhub is one of the more least likely places
which
someone would go for video game news.
Which I'm wondering if now people are going to do that with like leaked trailers and just like throw all that stuff up there so people can see it more.
I see you watched the new Marvel trailer. Can I recommend Bukkake?
Yeah. Captain America, Bukkake. Here's my shield.
But it's gameplay.
It's actual gameplay.
Yeah, it's actual gameplay is what was leaked.
And there's quite a bit of clips on there right now, as I can see.
Is there multiple ones now?
There's multiple clips.
No shit. There was only one when I followed the news article link.
There are 5 different clips. 6 clips.
Are you sure they're not? What's the names of them?
Fallout 4 Combat Compilation. Fallout 4 Gameplay.
The compilation.
Fallout 4.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not compilation?
Oh, I might as well check it
It's
out.
just people jerking off on Fallout products.
Actually, it might be a good thing to use now when your mom walks in, you're like, 17, 18, you're watching porn, and you're like, no, I'm just watching a Fallout trailer.
It's video games, I promise.
She's like, oh, why is your dick out?
So, I'll be
I
honest.
really like video games.
I've never had a cam girl pop up when I'm trying to watch a gameplay video before. So
She's like, I heard you like Fallout. You know what just fell out? My boobs.
I'm playing video games right now. Just give me your credit card.
Watch me play the new Fallout 4 trailer.
Actually, they probably make more money with that. It's like the girl's not even naked. She's like, here.
That's what fucking Twitch was until they put in the regulations where girls couldn't show as much cleavage. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea because that's another problem I do have with also like a lot of Comic Cons and everything like that now, where these girls are not, and I'm not categorizing all girls and stuff like that, but it's like there's these girls that just go, hey, I'm a hot looking girl, I'm going to wear a skimpy outfit and basically the booth babes, all this kind of stuff. That's what I kind of felt with those Twitch channels, because now it's just like, okay, if you get people paying for stuff for you and stuff like that, and you're not an actual... Because I know gaming chicks, and actually that's why I've been trying to get gamer chicks like on my show, because I want to know their opinions on certain stuff. Because I always talk about that all the time. That's like with me with Call of Duty, which I'm like, look, if you're playing online, it's like, why can't I make a female character? I'm like, why can't we do that? Why can't more women play? Why do we always have to have the male characters and stuff like that?
The main audience for video games is men. But there are female gamers out there. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, with a lot of that, I mean, it's just business. I mean, that's why they have the booth babes. It's just simply fucking pure business. You put hot chicks there, you get more attention at your booth.
No, it's true.
The hotter the chicks, the more attention.
Are you talking about the girls that just wander around in semi-cosplay with their tits hanging out?
No. Like, he's talking about the people that are hired by companies. It's like, do you remember when we went to
Quit calling strippers people, please.
That's right. Cum dumpsters are hired by companies to...
They're just fucking whores, basically.
We've alienated this stripper fan base, by the way.
And the whore fan base.
And the whore.
Next week we have
fan
stripper
base.
Cinnamon coming on the show.
Yeah, please, yes.
She'll be dancing for us.
Cinnamon,
welcome to the stage.
I hope you like
Cinnamon.
the live webcam. Wait.
We're going to try to have conversation while all getting lap dances simultaneously. All right, so, but like in all seriousness, they do that a lot. But Dick, do you remember when we were at the Ubisoft thing where I got my Fallout T-shirt? Or not my Fallout T-shirt, sorry. The Assassin's Creed T-shirt. Remember when we went in line for that?
Yes.
The Ubisoft had the banging chicks.
I can't remember.
At SDCC 2014?
I can't remember.
Is your brain just full of SDCC 2015?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Were there better tits at 2015 or 2014?
14, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, 14, because we were actually wandering around taking pictures of all of them with you next to them.
Yeah, I went on a mission to take pictures with as many tits as possible.
That was a fun mission.
You would take the pictures, I would go up and ask for the pictures.
You leveled up. You leveled up many times.
So many times.
I've watched you level up multiple times.
All right. Ready? So the next thing here, moving right along on our news segment. Heroes of the Storm got a new patch, and I bring this up. It's not huge news, but it is for me. They're getting some new characters going here. They got a character from Diablo 3, which is Karazim. He's a monk character now that they've added. And they announced that they're going to add Rexar from WoW and Artanis from StarCraft 2 as well. Do you know who those characters are?
Yes.
Okay. So
I just never heard of the game. That's the thing, like the Heroes of Storm.
It's the new MOBA from Blizzard that came out a couple months ago.
Okay. Is it free to play or do you have to do a subscription?
It's free to play, but they have free characters that you can play. So it's like the League of Legends model. So they have free to play characters, but then on top of that, if you want, and they're rotating, right? And then you can buy characters on top of that with actual U.S. currency.
Okay.
And I'm assuming other types of currency if you don't live in the U.S. And they came out with a new map as well called the Infernal Shrines. It's got 3 lanes, 3 shrines, 3 guardians. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. If you kill 30 guardians, it'll summon a Punisher NPC to fuck up the other team. So it's a control map.
Oh, okay.
And they did there's a lot of balance changes to a lot of the characters. Basically, every single character has gotten some type of change. If you want to see those, you can find all of that on the heroesofthestorm.com website, or when you log in, it'll have the patch notes there. You can click on it on the link on your Heroes of the Storm.
I'm looking at the game right
thing.
now.
It's fucking great. It's on PC. Next thing here, PT, the playable trailer that was put out by Konami earlier this year for the game that is not coming out anymore, Silent Hill.
Which is such a big disappointment.
Yeah, it looks so good. The playable trailer was awesome.
The game was fun.
So 1 year, the game's been out 1 year, or excuse me, the playable trailer's been out for 1 year now for a game that's never fucking coming out. And they're still discovering new stuff in it.
Yes.
So they discovered there's like this crazy looking woman thing now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Looks fucking scary as shit.
That game creeped me out.
Well, yeah. It was... Dude, Hideo... I always fucking fuck up his name. Hideo Kojima, who made all the Metal Gear games and a bunch of other stuff, was partnered up with Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
And was going to make Silent Hill. I mean, that sounds like fucking...
It's like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
It fucking fell through on the business end of it. Like, they
Money.
couldn't pay both of them enough. Because
Yeah.
Hideo Kojima is expensive. And then, of course, Guillermo del Toro is expensive as well. So.
Right.
Guillermo del Toro.
But both of them phenomenal directors, in both of their categories there. So that's something. That's a news item. It's fucking amazing that people are still finding shit in a small playable trailer that you go down the same fucking hall over and over.
Yeah, it's so weird, like, to just see like gamers do nowadays. Like, because I've always tried to do that with any kind of game I played, whatever. It's like, oh, well, can I go over here? Like, I don't always do like, oh, you're supposed to do this, and this right now. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to explore and stuff, and then see how far I can get to the edge of this map.
Push the boundaries.
Push the boundaries and stuff. I think it's kind of cool that has not gone away, and more people are just keep on diving into stuff like that.
I'm the same kind of gamer. Even when I play a lot of games, I try to break them a lot of times, but they don't cater to our type of player. So a lot of games, I've just gone out of the habit of it because I just started wasting time trying to find hidden stuff. And a lot of games don't do that anymore. They don't put hidden stuff in.
That's true.
In a lot of the games, they've just stopped doing that. It's not something that's extremely common. But speaking of video games, we got more video game news. PlayStation Plus, if you are a PlayStation Plus member, they're going to start allowing you to vote on your free game of the month. So if you don't know, they give you a free game on PS4, PS3, and PlayStation Vita.
Yes.
Every single month, at least one on each. I think there's they try to do two most of the time.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot. Yeah, and I just started mine, I think, in July, and so far they've been doing two.
Yeah, they
on
do.
Each console.
They do two most of the time. Sometimes they just do one big one on PS3 or Vita. Sometimes because the client base isn't there for the downloads. But starting on the 13th of August. So if you're listening to this, it's starting when you're listening to this for the 13th for the next 11 days until the 24th. They're allowing you to vote on the games here. I have the list of games. I've only actually heard of one of these. But the first is an indie game called Armello. No idea what the fuck that is. The next
a candy
is
bar.
I guess. I think that's Carmelo, isn't it?
Oh, damn it.
The next is Zombie Vikings, which sounds fucking awesome.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably going to get a lot of votes just because of the goddamn name. And then we have the one I have heard of, which I've heard is very good. Haven't played it myself. Grow Home.
Grow Home.
Grow Home.
I've not heard of that. What is it?
I believe it's an adventurely puzzle game.
Okay.
Where you're actually like growing a tree thing to get someplace. I heard it talked about on a couple podcasts, but that's the only one I've heard of.
Okay.
They're all indie games because obviously PlayStation's new thing is catering to the indie crowd, and Microsoft is following suit. But what do you guys think? Do you think Xbox One is going to do something similar to this?
I would say if they don't do something similar to this, they might be losing. I think it's a good. To me, it's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Like everybody should be doing it. I think if you have like that kind of membership like thing going on, it's like, well, we should be able. I mean, don't get me wrong. Xbox One has given us some pretty good like free with gold games and stuff like that. But I mean, to be able to give us a little bit of categories to vote for and stuff like that, I think would be a good idea. Because what ended up happening to me with games with gold is most of the games I already owned.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I think it's a great idea. I think PlayStation is, to be honest, PlayStation has done a lot of smart moves with this new system. And I've been very skeptic because after PS3 kind of burned me a lot with their promises and false means. That's why I was kind of like, I don't know, should I get a PlayStation 4 kind of thing?
They've been doing good. I mean,
they have been.
They simplified their architecture. So PS3 was fucking like one of the most difficult games to develop for, right? That's why there was so few ports from PS3 to other consoles like Xbox 360, or if they did port it looked shitty, or PC ports looked shitty. But the PS4, they simplified their architecture so they're easier to develop for. They port to PC easier and vice versa. Games that are developed for PC can be ported to PS4 or easier. And so people are making indie games specifically for PS4 now, like Transistor. There's been a couple others that are specifically for PS4 that have been very good.
I saw that a lot on 360, but not so much on One.
Yeah, there's not a lot of indie games for.
There's nothing on One.
There's a couple.
Is there?
Yeah, but there's a few right now. I mean, they're like so. Sony basically saw the marketing as soon as and the system. I don't think is. I mean, it's done okay, but then they obviously had a little bit of difficulty because someone had to buy them out. But when that came out, the little system was really good. Yeah, the Ouya. Yeah, they had a really good idea with indie games and making stuff for it and things like that, and that was a good market. And Sony kind of saw that and go, okay, well, why don't we do this? I mean, there's some marketing in it, and you get some really good game developers because some people make some really good games, but of course they don't have the push behind them like a big gaming studio to be like, oh, let's do this. They're kind of on their own. And then it's like, I mean, look what happened with that Flappy Bird game. I mean, that thing like blew off the
that was
handle.
A piece of shit that was made by a fucking idiot.
But everybody was addicted to it. It was just one quick little thing.
Now they're all that way now. That's what all the games on
like Crossy Roads. Have you played that one?
No.
Oh my god, you can lose fucking days.
Jump Ninja?
No.
Watch Jump Ninja.
All right.
Jump Ninja will drive you insane.
Yeah, but I think Sony saw a market for that, and they were like, let's go ahead and do it. I mean, if Xbox doesn't follow suit, and again, like, everybody has their own ideas of what they want to do. I mean, PlayStation has kind of got out of that rut because literally they were the people that were making fun of Nintendo Wii, and then a year later would just copy them. Yeah. And you were like... You're just making fun of this like a year ago kind of thing?
What was the PlayStation Move?
Yeah, like PlayStation, like literally like, haha, your stupid thing looks like this, da-da-da. Oh, yeah, next year we have the same thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't do well.
No. And neither. I mean, the Wii was kind of a phenomenon when it first came out, but after a year or two of when people were like, okay, all I want to do is fucking bowl, there was no good games that supported it. It was just gimmicky as fucking shit.
The problem with the Wii was it was a very successful, it was a new... like version of like a gaming play and stuff like that. It was kind of like, oh, this is fun, this is interesting. But then for the hardcore gamers like us, we were like, okay, this was fun at first. Give us some old school games because they.
I don't want to move that much.
That's the thing. They made all their money because it was a great. But I mean, it was a great idea to give it to the old folks home would get them and little kids would play
it.
And
for people who didn't play video games.
That was what that system was, and that's why they made all the money because everybody was buying it. It's like my mom bought one, my grandparents bought one. It's like. You know, my dad...
They can fucking racquetball it or tennis or whatever the fuck they had on there.
I watched somebody playing Call of Duty on that.
Oh, that was horrible.
The worst game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was. I remember I went over to a buddy's house. He's like, oh, yeah, I wanted to get a 360 or a Wii. We got the Wii. And he's like, I got Call of Duty for you. You want to play? And I'm trying to play Modern Warfare 2. And I'm like... Okay, it looked like an N64 graphics.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm like, oh, I can't aim for this fucking sucks.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
So, like...
I'm a competitive gamer.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
If I play a video game, most of the time, I will play on PC if possible, because it is a fucking master race goddamn system. But if I'm playing on a console... I want it to be precise. I don't want to fucking flail my arm around all over the goddamn place. Like, even Zelda... I didn't play Twilight Princess on Wii because I didn't want to shake the fucking nunchuck every time I wanted to swing the sword.
Yeah.
And then Skyward Sword was a little bit better, but I still never beat it because I fucking got tired of moving my arm.
I'll put it this way. I've never hated a Zelda game in my entire life. Skyward Sword was the worst Zelda game I've ever played.
The story was so good, though, and the fact that you could upgrade your swords and the stuff that they were doing and putting in the game, and the villain was kind of cool.
I'll put it this way. That aspect of the game, absolutely loved. I love customizing. I love doing this. But then
you know
what
that's
happened?
the Zelda origin story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
And the problem I had with it, though, then all of a sudden it was just like, oh, you can't carry that many items. I was like, why are we taking this away? We're trying to make it like Fallout. And then it got to the point, like, I'll put it this way. The second to last boss, I'm sitting there doing everything, trying to kill this thing. Took me forever.
Did you beat the game?
Yeah, get to the final boss. I'm like, okay, I went out, I got everything I needed.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, that second to last boss was hard as hell.
Yeah.
This guy is the top dog.
Yeah.
Everything. Go in there, that battle lasted less than 5 minutes.
That's fucked up, dude.
I was like, boom, 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 boom. And I literally was like, not even trying. I was just like, I gotta kill this thing. I gotta die. And I was just like, really?
that's kind of shitty.
I was
That's
kind
a
of like, this.
letdown.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I was
And- well, yeah,
I'm
it's-
going back to Wind Waker. Fuck you.
Wind Waker's
I
great,
love
dude.
Wind
I'm on. I've never beat Wind Waker as a child, so I always got to Ganon and stopped, and now I'm at Ganon and I need to fucking beat
I was
it.
about to say blasphemy.
He's not that hard though.
No, he's not that hard, but
No,
it's a
I
good game.
I died a couple times on it because I kind of rushed through the game, not trying to get all the heart pieces,
Mm.
and I only have like fucking 8 hearts or something retarded. But moving right along here, we're moving right along here. The next thing on the list. So this is kind of big. It's Halo 5 Guardians. The release date for this game, October 27th of this year. That's 2 months
coming
away.
up,
Yeah.
Bad paychecks.
So do you like all the blood and gore in the Halo games?
Absolutely.
Do you like it when like you blow the aliens to fucking tiny little pieces and
Yeah, who doesn't like
Plasma
that?
grenades.
plasma grenades? Do you like the mature language in the Halo games
Yeah.
where the Master
Yeah.
Chief is just a badass and the Marines are fucking badasses? Well, that's not anything that's going to be in the next one. So they've actually taken the game and the mature rating that the Halo series has traditionally had. It's had a mature rating the entire fucking time, except for Halo Wars, which is like a dual joystick shooter. But that was the RTS. Anyways, it's going to T. So they're taking the violence, taking it down a notch. Give you a point of reference. Super Smash Brothers is also rated T.
That's right.
I don't understand the rating system in games. Does this really control who's going to buy their games or not?
I was about to say, weren't they making a lot of money anyways with the game being mature in general?
I don't-
Exactly.
Why? Like, if it's not fucking broke, don't fix it. I mean, if everyone loves the Halo games because of the fucking grotesque amount of violence. I mean, it's not grotesque, but there's a lot of violence. That's the whole fucking point of the game.
Right.
Well, yeah, because you're in a war.
You're in a war. It's a first-person shooter. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to market it to the younger generation.
But the younger generation was buying the mature version, too.
And the younger generation
Exactly.
sucks. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But
Fucking hipster Tweety birds.
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take some of the stuff out of it, put a fucking teen title on it, sell it to the 9-year-olds, sell it to the 8-year-olds. They're dumbing down your Halo. So, which sucks for all of us Halo fans that have played it since Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Like, I played Halo 1, fucking revolutionary. Changed the way I thought about first-person
LAN
shooters.
parties.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
fuck,
dude.
yeah.
And LAN parties.
LAN parties in Mountain Goddamn
Hell
Dew
yes.
until I couldn't see straight.
Yeah. Oh.
So, I mean, I was like 10, 11 at the time when Halo came out. Like, it fucking changed. Changed the way I thought about video games. But, maybe like 12. Anyways.
Headshots.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Headshots. Now
Sniper
you're getting
rifle.
headshots.
Kill.
Dude, sniper rifles, man.
Yes.
Holy shit. Plasma grenades. Just throw a bunch of plasma grenades underneath a Jeep. Like, that was the first time that they had crazy physics in a first-person shooter like that.
Yeah.
Like, and you would throw plasma grenade. You'd get a bunch of your friends throw plasma grenades on the Jeep, and then it would blow up, and just keep going higher and higher and higher until it fucking broke the map.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
There was a lot of, I mean, anyways, yeah, they're breaking something. That's fixed. It works fine. Halo games are extremely popular. Fuck you, 343 Studios.
I agree.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you.
That just seems so weird of them because them taking over from Bungie, they've actually done a very good job with the last couple of games that they were able to take over and do, and now you're dropping it. I mean, I played the latest again, back to Batman. This is the first Batman that's rated M, And they were like, we didn't even plan it this way. We just, everything that's in it, though, like, I got to certain parts of the game going like, okay, now I can see why it's...
I heard, it deserves the
why,
M
why
rating.
it deserves M. But they didn't even plan it. They were like, yeah, usually our games are teen. But, like, to literally take your game, like, just not make it how you used to make it. Just go, okay, we got to dumb this down and make it a teen game. And
Keep in mind, we're all... I mean, we're all adults here. We're all in our 20s and 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So, like... Some of the kids might be really excited about this. Maybe this makes it so like a new generation of people can get into Halo so they can have the same experiences that we did.
Ugh.
Playing the games. But I fucking hate kids. Fuck you. You're ruining my game.
I really don't think game ratings really control who buys these games, though.
It might actually control...
Parents, you think? I don't know.
Because are there any parents who are like, I'm not going to buy my kid a game with an M rating?
Here's where it might matter. They might actually control where they can advertise the game.
Okay.
Maybe they can advertise it in the middle of fucking Saturday morning cartoons.
I see.
That's
whatever
true.
the equivalent
or,
is.
Right.
or even YouTube channels now. That
Or
can't.
YouTube channels. Or, maybe like in fucking kids' movies before the movie starts or
You're right.
whatever. It might change the places where they can advertise the game so more children want it. Therefore, more children buy it. And if it does have an M rating, I think there are probably some parents out there where if it says T for teen and it says fantasy violence on there instead of blood and gore, they might be hesitant to buy it for their 9-year-old. But if it says T for fantasy violence,
Right.
and they're like, well, he's fucking 9 already, and he's close enough, I'll buy it for him. So it might actually make a difference.
Which I don't know, because what's really weird is now with you even talking about the marketing, because I remember like when Left 4 Dead 2 was coming out,
Yeah.
there was actually a huge billboard on the I-10, like not too far where I was living at that time or whatnot, that I would pass it every day from work, and that was an immature thing. That was the first time I've actually saw a game like billboard like that.
Yeah, but it's not like you're going to see a kids movie and they're advertising for a fucked up zombie game.
But they should.
Yes.
These kids really need to know that the zombie apocalypse is going to happen. You're not going to be prepared. With
Yeah,
teen
all
games.
the parents out there need to have sleepless nights because their kids are having nightmares about zombies. That's how the world needs to be.
This is how you know no one in this room have kids.
No. I hope all kids die. Tomorrow. So my life becomes easier and quieter because there's a lot of fucking kids in my neighborhood.
I just hope the shitty kids die.
I hope they all die. I don't want a future. I hate kids. Fuck fucking schools. Fuck everything. Kids are not the future. The future's the future.
Future is the future.
The future is the future. Kids are just fucking
You heard it here
nuisances.
first. The future is the future.
It's probably because
I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I guarantee it's not. I mean, obviously they're making their sales anyways, and I'm guessing if they want more sales.
But the changes they're making to the game are already isolating us. So what they're doing is they're changing the Halo games. They're adding jetpacks. They're adding fucking boosters. They're adding like Call of Duty, the new ones. You can like double jump essentially. So they're adding all those kind of things where you can like do a boost dodge left and right. So they're adding a bunch of different stuff into the genre to make it a completely different Halo anyways that might just isolate the true blue-blooded Halo fans.
Which is weird because obviously that rating's going to change anyways when you get online.
Yeah, like if you're going to play online, it's going to say fucking, subject to
I mean, I don't know about you, but
play online or whatever it says in the box.
Anytime I play online, you do get a couple of people our age going like, "Oh fuck," or "Oh damn it," or something like that. But some of these kids these days,
the kids are the ones that rage.
They fucking rage.
The kids should have the mature rating on their fucking heads.
Dude, the kids are just fucking racist homophobes.
They are little racist homophobes.
Fuck yeah, they are, dude.
So here's my gamer tag.
I can't even repeat what I've been called.
My gamer tag on Xbox is Obama cares.
I know.
I love it.
You'd be surprised at how many little kids have little political backgrounds for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me all about the president.
Oh, yeah. Did you vote for him? No, because you're fucking 13
That's exactly
and a
what I
racist homophobe.
I said, hey,
shut the fuck up.
surprise you, little kid. Nobody cares what you think. That's why you're not allowed to vote. So this means nothing.
Literally.
You're not allowed. Nobody cares what you think.
Legally, no one gives a fuck about your opinion. Legally. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a buddy who, it's hard to repeat. I have a buddy that his screen name is Figure Nagget. And he is just, anytime I play with him, he is the center of hate in any match.
Oh, geez.
He is the
I
center
bet.
of hate. It adds for some fun times and some very sad, horrible times that bring out the worst in everybody. The next news here, because we're done here in a sec. This is real quick. The Steam is releasing a handheld at the end of 2016 for the holiday season. That's what they're projecting right now. They haven't released any big specifications on it, but it's going to link up with your Steam account, and it's going to be able to. I bet you're going to be able to stream from PCs as well, as my prediction. It's going to be a handheld device, though. It should be better than a Vita, but not as good as a PC.
Shut up and take my money.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, because a lot of people have done a handheld gaming system and have failed miserably. But you can actually, with their backing, especially Steam, it's like, yeah, if it links up to my account, and then if they actually were like, hey, we have exclusives just for this system, you're going to make your money.
Even if they don't have exclusives that are specifically for the handheld, let's say they just add from the Steam library. Maybe, now, maybe you won't be able to play like Witcher 3, right? But let's say they just have 50% of the Steam library that has all the games that are under a certain performance requirements, right? But they have so many good fucking indie games that are not graphically demanding that are amazing.
That's true.
Like A Tale of Two Sons. They have A Bard's Tale. There's been all these indie games in the past that they can just regurgitate on this handheld system without having to change the game at all.
Yeah, it's true.
If they put Linux in this thing, which that's what Steam would run off of, like all the Steam boxes and stuff that they're developing now, it's all Linux based. They don't even have to change a fucking single thing about the game. Mm-hmm. They just fucking port it over to your mini little PC.
And that's the other beauty of it, too. You already have a bunch of people who already have Steam accounts go, oh, I can take this on the go now? I can go anywhere with this thing? That's just smart marketing.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, I love
But all their games will be rated teen.
All the games.
T for T.
No M ratings.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm a big mobile gamer. I own a 3DS XL. I've bought all the fucking Game Boy iterations for the last 10 years. I've bought a PSP, PS Vita. I have an iPad that I play fucking tons of video games on. They put Baldur's Gate on iPad.
Really?
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale. Anyways, so I love mobile gaming. Dude, sign me up. Take all of my fucking money.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
Jeez. Did they have a price range on it? Or
Oh yeah, $299.
$299.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
$299, and they might have. There's some stuff to be announced on if they're going to have bigger models, like with the Steam boxes. They're going to have. They had different levels that they projected.
Okay.
It's going to be announced if they're going to have bigger things. You can check out the article. I found this on Polygon.com. So
Okay.
they have a good article there to read about that. And any other news you good-looking fellas can think of?
No, not that I know. I think we covered anything. I'm excited for that. That's more of fuck me. Why am I a gamer? I will say this. I wish I was addicted to heroin or crack, because then that'd be cheaper and I'd probably be dead by now.
Yeah, as a former heroin crack addict, I can tell you that video games are much more detrimental to my daily life. For sure.
It really is.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Because actually, if it hasn't already started, but it's going to be kicking off pretty soon. Pretty much all the releases for the fall release is going to be coming out, end of August, early October, pretty much is the start of it now?
The big ones, it's gonna be end of September. Is when there's a couple games coming out, but then October, November, and then pretty much all of our fall releases will be done then. They'll probably release something towards the end of the quarter just to get it in for the fiscal year. Right before Christmas to get some sales numbers up. And then, we're going to be done for video games this year. But from what I've seen, there's only like 2 video games that I'm looking forward to so far this year. There's Halo 5, because I'm going to play that shit, even if it's bad. And Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
I don't really need anything else. But
I wish I had yours. Your mindset.
What do you got?
Well, let's see. Knowing me, because I like to buy remakes of games and stuff like that. If it's a very good game, so they have the Gears of War coming out, but that comes out. But that comes out at the end of August.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Then you have the Assassin's Creed again, which I'm a
Oh, the London one.
Yeah, the London one. I'm a sucker for those.
Fuck, I forgot that.
Lucky
too.
for
I
me,
love London.
Lucky for me, I haven't been into. I didn't even touch Call of Duty Advance Wars yet.
But Ghosts. No, I'm sorry, Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3.
Yes.
I haven't even finished Black Ops 2. So
I'd never play the campaigns on Call. If you play campaigns on Call of Duty, don't buy the fucking game.
I agree.
Like you play it to
just
fuck up little kids.
You just shut me down. That's all I do
You
is
play campaigns?
I play the campaigns.
Oh my god! Did you like this latest one then? The Advanced Warfare?
I didn't play it. I haven't played that one yet.
I have it on Xbox One if you want to borrow it.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Give a run through.
It's-
Yeah, the last one I
That
played.
one's actually supposed to have a good campaign.
Well, that's okay. Look, I was literally out of the game, like, no pun intended, out of the game of playing Call of Duty games. But then they're all like, "Oh, we brought Kevin Spacey," and I'm like, "Son of a bitch!" Kind of like,
Do you like Kevin Spacey?
I love Kevin Spacey.
I'll
so
let you
it's
borrow
just
it. Don't
like-
leave without it. Yeah, that's that. I never played the campaign on it because I don't fucking play campaign on video games on Call of Duty at least. Why? Why do you?
Because I suck at. I tried multiplayer with. This is the weirdest part.
So let me get this straight. You pay $60
Oh, no.
for Call of Duty.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
I wait till they go on
And
sale.
play a 10-hour fucking campaign.
Yeah, I wait till they go on sale.
Okay. All right. That's a smart thing.
Pretty much all the Call of Duty games I've ever bought have either been pre-owned or I've gotten them on like I was like, oh, this is on sale now, yoink kind of deal.
I've never met anybody who plays the Call of Duty games for the fucking campaign. You are a weird, weird beast, my friend.
That's what I tried playing. Like I did do the zombie modes and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah, those
are
great.
Those are fun. But like every time I try to play multiplayer, it's like I just get my ass handed to me.
Well, you got to practice and play on PC.
You have to
I
suck
can't.
for a
Oh, that's the
while.
problem. I can't play on PC.
You can't WASD.
My hand cramps up on the keyboard.
Yeah, you're not a competitive guy, are you?
It is when it comes to console gaming, but when it comes to PC gaming, I tried playing WoW, and that's why I couldn't play WoW anymore. I had to stop because my hand would just cramp up the entire time.
Really?
And I'm like, if I could play it on...
Did you ever play with a Nostromos or whatever it's called?
I have no idea what that
Oh,
is.
you would fucking love it. It's designed for MMOs, not for first-person shooters, but it's designed for MMOs where it like you control the character with like basically like a something that it fits your hand, has a bunch of buttons up here, so it's like a mouse for your left hand basically.
Oh.
And so then you have your mouse, and then you have a mouse for your left hand, and then you move your character around with like a joystick that's attached to it.
Oh.
And so that it alleviates that exact problem that you just mentioned.
What's this called?
I think look up Razer. I think it's like Nostromo or something like that. Nostromo.
See, you're the first person that's told me about this thing, because every time I mention it, as soon as I mention the hand, they're like, okay, you can't do computer games. Like, you were like, oh, well, here's an alternative. Like, now I would probably go, you know what? I need to play some PC games.
I'm a fucking hardcore PC gamer.
No, and that's good. Cause,
Hardcore. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this looks like a keyboard in your hand.
Yes.
oh, shit.
This is incredible.
And it's ergonomical, and they have some higher end models, and they have another brand that just came out recently that's a little bit more customizable. I don't personally like it because I'm trained for keyboard.
Yeah.
I've been playing on a PC since I was 4. But anyways, we're just fucking bullshitting now. We're gonna wrap up this episode
sorry.
of the Geek Lazer podcast. And keep in mind, if you're listening to this right now and we didn't talk about it, then you should stop fucking caring about it. With us today, as usual, we have Mr. Richard the Dictate.
I thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And then we have our guest here, Steve O'Mooney.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. And
Thank you for having
dude,
me.
I hope you fucking come back next week, man.
Hey.
If you can fit us in your schedule, please do.
I'll put it this way. You guys leave the door open and go, hey, you're welcome back anytime. I'll be there.
Dude, if you want to be you can actually never leave. How about that?
Okay, can I just move in?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. You're like Lamp now. You're just a fixture in the podcasting room. And check out the other podcasts here that Steve-O appears on. We have the Long Box Cast. We have the Arcade Bros. We have the Socially Awkward Show. We have the Underground Railroad, the home of the blowjob stories.
Oh, we gotta tune in to figure out what happens with the vomit. And,
that was my little
Gotta
teaser.
find out. Gotta find out what happens there.
vom-
We have the Idiot section and the All White Tukey, an Arizona Ahwatukee themed podcast there for non-Arizonan listeners.
Which is weird because I don't think we talk about Arizona. It was mostly Canada.
That is fucking weird. All right, names not applicable, which is actually a great fucking name for a podcast.
Yeah, we need to start. We're gonna just have a spin-off series.
I'm buying all these domain names right now as we speak.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah.
Awesome.
Make sure to buy geeklazer.com.
Already bought it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. And check us out on Facebook. Just search for Geek Lazer. Check us out at geeklazer.com because Richard just bought the website. And check out the 4-Eyed Radio Network where you can catch all those other shows that we mentioned there. And thank you for being with us again.
Oh, you're welcome.
Again, my name is Zach Zent. I never introduced myself as usual. And you've just listened to the Laser of the Geeks.
This has been another great presentation of the 4-Eyed Radio Network. You can catch more shows at 4eyedradio.com.